I don't even give a damn.
God.
What are you talking about? No, Ken, to let you know, cameras are indeed optional. So it's 100% up to you.
Okay.
But is it? But is everybody ready?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
I've been ready.
yeah,
I'm waiting for you.
I'm ready.
I'm waiting for niggas who decide when and when they don't want to turn on cameras and shit.
I'm waiting for you.
Hold on, give me
You
a
hold
second.
me up, nigga. For real, for you hold
Oh,
me
you're
up.
right.
I
You're
know
right. You're right.
you.
You're right.
Nick, you can dip out this episode too. Fucks I give.
You're holding me up, nigga. I
Hey.
wrote all my notes down and
We'll
shit.
have a good short episode 64 episode. Don't test my gangster with it.
Mm.
Niggas already know. All right, cool. Ooh, I'll give it a second because Ken's muted.
I don't have a good spot to put my camera right now.
Thank you, Blob, because this is going to be great.
I mean, I guess I could put it there, but that's gonna be kind of weird.
Kind of weird guy, blah. It's okay to be kind of weird.
Sometimes.
Yeah, but like I like to be weird in like a way that still works well. This way, it doesn't really work well.
I feel that. I feel that 100%. Yeah.
Makes sense to me.
Hmm.
All right. Well, by the time she come back, we'll get to the intro.
Oh, that's
Welcome.
fire. My bad.
No, you good. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the good old Hazy Flame podcast, Hazy Cast for short. I'm your host, So Fresh Prince, and this is episode 64. As you can see, it's the same group of people, but we got one additional person because she's new here and she's our special guest for today. We'll get to that point. Shout out to Rose in the Twitch chat. She's always here. She's always in attendance. But but yes, we hit the 64th episode of the Hazy Playing Podcast, Hazy Cast for short. Make sure to check out the YouTube. Y'all, hey, you and Stormy ain't gonna take my stuff. Make sure to check out the YouTube channel because we do have the other podcast episodes in case you missed this one. It's Hazy Flame Ent, Hazy Flame one word space Ent. Separate. Check out the Instagram and all that good stuff, and the TikTok and all that good stuff. We do have a Twitter and the Blue Sky. Never use some bitches. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not a Twitter type of nigga. So they just made me there for real. They just look there for decorations. But yeah, check out those the first three I said though. As far as everything else, going with the good old roll call. Starting off with the random hero.
What's poppin'? What's poppin'? It's your hero's favorite hero. In honor of Black History Month, I'm a black character. And it's your wife's favorite athlete, Barbados Slim. You feel me? You feel me? Barbados Slim.
I agree with my
Also,
wife.
since it's Black History, give you some Black History tidbit, Kobe Bryant is the only person to date to ever win a gold medal and an Oscar. Feel me? So now you know something new.
Indeed. Next followed up, we got the good old drop the stacks.
Hola, what's going on? Yeah, nothing else to say.
Tragic. Followed up, we got the random warnings are from Blah with a book.
Yo, what's up? Happy Friday again.
That's it. Next in the lineup, we got Mal the dad.
You feel me? Mal the dad used to be Mal the kid, but then I had a kid, so now I'm Mal the dad.
Indeed times two. Then going next up in the lineup, we got everybody's favorite Ice Wolf Snow Captain, the good old freak with a lot of AKAs behind his name.
Yes, sir. It's your favorite ice captain, Sir Slick Snow Wolf Freaky, aka the Dark Duke, aka OG Quarter Zip, and we didn't switch the game up on them today, folks. But and we be talking about quarter zip, but you ain't really seen a lot of people with quarter buttons. No, take the quarter button ups. Come on now, we switch the game up.
Hey.
Switch the game up on them.
Hey,
And then we got everybody's favorite Bipper, the good old Willie Honcho.
Yeah, you feel me? Biggest fucking bipper. I'm recovering. I just got punched in the fucking eye with a dreadlock. That shit was not pleasant.
Damn.
But still bipping though, forever bipping. You feel me? Piggybacking off my brother Hero, Kobe Bryant is also a best-selling author too.
Mama mentality.
Feel that. We also got Trap Zoro here. They'll probably say something eventually. He'll probably turn on his camera and do something nigga-ish, but
Yeah,
you know,
he's here in spirit for the time being.
indeed. And then, uh,
I like the
uh,
mission.
uh, uh, saving best for last. Whenever she's gonna get off mute, we got a special guest in the building. Yes, sir.
Wow.
Oh, she's off mute. Yes, sir. Our special guest in the building. We got KenStation7. Ken for short. That's the homie.
Yeah.
She's a YouTuber. She's a reactor. She's a streamer. She avoids all form of trying to show up for podcasts and things like that. But we finally got her
Heck
here,
yeah.
and you know, she's an avid TikToker sometimes when she feels like posting and all that good stuff. W Batty. Yeah, let's go with it.
Oh, thanks. Hey,
I'm so
everybody. Thanks for having me once again.
Make sure to
Very
follow her.
happy to be here.
Make sure to follow her on her social medias. Well, at least like a few of the social medias that I know, which is KenStation7. That is K as in kite, E as in elephant, N as in Nancy, station like PlayStation, and then the number seven, like you know, seven Dragon Balls, seven Chaos Emeralds, all that good stuff. Ooh. She has a wonderful playthrough of of Mafia, the old country. You know, you could see her driving skills and her shooting skills and her knife fighting skills, as well as the drip that she puts on. She also has a reaction channel in case you want to go over there. I don't remember the reaction channel name. I'm not gonna lie to you, cannot believe that went to you.
It's Ken Station TV.
There
But
you
thank
go.
you for such a wonderful introduction.
There
I
you go.
appreciate that.
So you know, make sure to follow all that, and then she's also on TikTok as KenStation7. She's also on Twitch as KenStation7 and whatnot. She also plays horror games. I find it funny when she starts to freak out. I ain't gonna lie. When she was playing the sleep paralysis one, I was having a ball. There's a couple of clips up there. Y'all should go check that out. But that's besides the point. Passing everything over onto Freak. Up in the air, passing the ball over to the side with the anime news slash gaming news. Yes, sir. I
Mm.
went out of bounds with it, but the ball still in play.
Nigga fresh passed me the ball, you know what I'm saying? It's basketball, you know what I'm saying? I'm over here freaking it, you know what I'm saying, making this shit look
Oh,
good. You know what I'm saying? Making it look good. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? And me and Hero both running down court, both passing the ball between each other. They don't know what to do. Who they gonna guard? Who they gonna guard? Who gonna make that winning bucket? It's your boy. That
Throw it behind
360.
my back, off
That
the glass
360.
to
That
him.
360. Oop, 360 between both legs. Mash down. I become with that anime news. Oh, hey. Hey.
Yes, sir.
Now, for starters, you know what I'm saying? We gotta give you know what I'm saying, one anime I've always boosted up for a long time now. Been in my top 7 for a long time. A My Hero Academia. Passing up JJK after JJK held the reign for 2 years of most in-demand anime. But not only that, My Hero is officially holds the Genius World Record for the world's most in-demand anime for 2025, as it was this what was it? What did I just say? It measured its audience interest at 57.5 times higher than the average TV show. Boys was going crazy for this final season. Hey, shout out to My Hero again, one of the faves.
Child, my hero.
What's lit?
Interesting. Respect.
There's a new indie game coming out soon. It's an indie game, indie developers with a co-op player up to 4 people. A co-op game is when you and your friends accidentally kill someone and you need to hide them. The game is called We're Cooked. So be on the look for that. It's a nice little co-op game called We're Cooked.
We're cooked.
Oh, I saw that on
That's
Twitter.
Yeah, I find that fun. That's gonna be nice. Nice game for friends to get on. Yeah, We're Cooked is the name of the game out there.
So to switch it back up again, so we have a list of live action adaptations that are in production slash airing very soon. We got Solo Leveling, where filming will begin in April of this year for a live action. We got Demon Slayer, that's already in production and it has prioritized production. We have My Hero that's in production for a live action. One Punch Man, JJK, Gundam, Naruto, Bleach, and of course One Piece. All live actions in production, with Sakamoto Days live action, I believe, airing April 29th, and Blue Lock July of this year. So it's a and for a, oh, it's a wide stretch of live actions coming to you within the next 2 years.
I don't know how I feel about
Speaking
some.
of the show,
I don't know how I feel about some of them picks
okay,
as live actions.
Same,
yeah.
same,
I don't-
same. I feel
I don't really have any interest in any of them, honestly.
Uh, according to Deadline, HBO is developing a Boulder Gate drama series from the Last of Us co-creator Craig Manson and Haribos Entertainment. So
Mirabelle?
yeah, Hasbro, my bad, Hasbro. So blah, be on the lookout for Boulder's Gate show on HBO, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Know
I'm
you
gonna be
love
looking.
Boulder's Gate.
I'm gonna press my eyes up against my monitor screen.
Also, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth Switch 2 release date has been announced. It's being announced for June 3rd of 2026. So Switch 2 will have the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth on Switch 2 June 3rd. If you got a Switch 2 out there, people, and if you love your Final Fantasies.
operator of the world's 60 largest manga piracy sites has been arrested. You know what
Wow.
I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Just know your services always appreciated. You know what I'm saying? You did what you had to do out there.
Okay.
We're gonna keep pushing this. Had to give me a little shout out. Solo leveling season 3 info was expected this month during the Winter Olympics. I brought up my hero thing. Demon Slayer Infinity Castle wins Anime Movie of the Year, beating Chainsaw Man during the Tokyo Anime Awards that happened very recently. The editor of Chainsaw Man says the story is reaching its critical point as Volume 23 released in Japan a couple of days ago. Uh, 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 what else did I see that caught my attention?
Oh, yeah. Another Deadline report about another movie, but it's about a arcade classic soon coming. House of Dead movie is coming soon. It's in the works right now with HBO as well. Not HBO, but another production. Paul Wes Anderson, if you know his work, love his work. He's gonna be spearheading this one. So be on the lookout for House of the Dead movie, live action, baby. If you all I gotta say is you
Oh,
know.
actually, that's pretty fire.
You've
That's
been in
pretty
movie
fire.
theaters. If you've been in movie theaters or arcades, you know about House of the Dead.
But House of the Dead is that's a arcade staple, nigga. That's a movie theater staple. My boy, that's a Dave and Buster's
It's
staple.
it's
Yeah.
right there with Big Game with the Big Game Buckshot when you hunting deers. So that's right up there with
Hey,
it.
I also love that Time Crisis too. Time Crisis is also right there with me. We actually had to click the pedal to duck. No, that was crazy. You know what I'm saying? That was crazy.
I don't know how I generally feel about House of Dead being a movie
Uh, mhm,
Hey,
because
give it a chance.
it's not
yeah.
necessarily about not giving it a chance. It's the format of how House of the Dead is like niggas. We just gonna be isn't. Wouldn't this be considered a zombie movie at that point?
Technically,
For real?
technically,
with with with
technically.
Not wrong.
with giant
Not wrong.
abomination.
But also I was like, if they make this one of those rare first person horror movies, I'm locked in. I'm locked
Okay,
in.
They're like they
I
make
That can
could.
be
it
that
to
can be
how
one
you
of the
play in
only
the
things because
arcade.
there ain't many most of the time a movie or a horror movie is only time I've ever seen really live act. I mean, a first person horror movie is when it's like a found footage
Yeah.
where they're
Mhm.
type of horror besides that. So I was like, unless it's like something like that, you know what I'm saying? Hey,
It'll be better if it's POV because that's how you play the game. That's how we remember the
facts.
game. You feel me?
That's how I said that. Facts. Literally, that's what I mean. But to keep it pushing,
Uh, yeah, yeah.
uh, I brought this anime up I brought this anime up near the beginning of the podcast. Beginning of the podcast we started doing. Creative Full Metal Alchemist and Studio Bones crossover anime. I I just brain farted. Oh my god, I just forgot the name. Demons of it's Demons of the something. I'm about to get so mad. Oh my goodness. But it that's has official air date of April 4th. And when I say the main character looks just like damn near just like Edward. Boy, when I say he looks damn near just like him, But hey, I'm looking forward to them because it looks like it's supposed to. The way the animations already look with the previews,
Oh,
it
it's a
looks
good.
quite beautiful.
It's a good series because I've been reading it when it first got announced. I was interested in it, and then I probably let it build up for a bit, and I've been reading it since. It's a nice one. I won't say it will give you the same feel as Full Metal Alchemist. So if you're looking for that same type of feeling for Full Metal Alchemist, throw it out the window now. But it does kind of separate itself from Full Metal Alchemist, so it's not under that umbrella. But it's a good series in my opinion.
And Studio Bones has some good work under their belt, and just from the few preview pictures already, it's looking pretty. It's looking pretty crispy for the anime. It's looking pretty crispy. Crunchyroll
Think
now
too.
costs more than
Yep.
Netflix, even with the
Mm.
smaller library.
Damn.
And to kind of deepen on that fact because they have raised the prices on all three tiers. From they increased their fan tier from 7.99 to 9.99. The mega fan tier 11.99 to 13.99, and ultimate fan tier 15.99 to 17.99. So that's why that is real big.
And you know what? We
That's
definitely
still
ain't,
big
definitely
for it.
definitely ain't canceling that subscription either because it's
Yeah, look, that's
Crunchyroll.
what I'm saying, dog.
Definitely ain't crazy,
still
boy. I
paying
I I cancel Netflix before I will Crunchyroll. Shit,
yeah,
That is
it
a
already
fact.
happened.
that is exactly what happened to me too.
I haven't been subscribed to Crunchyroll
And,
in a long yet.
Yeah, yeah. In
and
our
to end
house,
off my, mm,
we can't do any of those
but
we can't do any of those extra sites in this household anymore. So you know what I'm saying. So you know what I'm saying we kind of I kind of got to. You know what I'm saying. Kind of don't got a choice, unfortunately.
It sucks to be in your house.
Facts.
to end off this, I will end off once again Black History Month. Let's sprinkle in Black facts. This is the
Hold on, hold on,
60th
hold on,
anniversary.
hold on, hold on. Let me.
Yeah,
I
you
want.
good.
I rather you end with
Okay.
that. I rather you end with your black face. Let me get these last
Okay.
words. I rather you end with that.
All right, cool, cool, cool,
Pokemon
cool, cool.
will debut. I don't know what word I was about to say. Pokemon will debut a 30th anniversary video at the Super Bowl, and along with that,
Hmm.
for anybody, oh, two things actually. Random fact: a Dragon Ball fan tried to trade his girlfriend for a PS5. That happened recently
Damn.
within the past few days. I ain't lie. Like he was dead serious too. I see it. Like crazy, actually crazy.
You know,
And
every
then
time I see,
Crazy.
every time I see those videos about girl or PS5, I just I think it's ha funny. That nigga took that shit seriously. Okay,
nah,
whoa.
he said well during GameStops, you can bring in anything and trade it for store credit. He
Mhm.
literally tried to trade his girlfriend.
Yep.
He literally tried to trade
Whoa.
his girlfriend.
So she was like
Yep.
present
Yes, he
when this
She was
was
dead.
right
Yeah.
next to him, like right next to him in the picture, right
I
next to him.
Whoa.
I ain't gonna
Wow.
lie.
Yep.
That should say a lot about your relationship
Hey,
at
we
this
don't
point.
trade. Don't trade anything. Don't trade anything for store credit, man. He tried his best. He tried to get in, but he was just GameStop. How much credit she worth? You know what I'm saying?
What
I,
was her response?
I need trust me. That's what I that's all the comments. What did she say? She just standing there taking it. Trust me. I want that's what I want to see. Trust me.
I really want to know because
that nigga was
Oh,
tired of her.
fire backdrop. You like that fire backdrop?
That nigga was tired of
thank
her.
you.
He was like, "Hey, trading anything back."
She been yapping a lot lately. Hey, y'all taking humans?
no,
Too
not even
many weapons.
yeah.
Like,
That's just
I'm gonna see what I
if
can
she
get.
didn't say nothing towards it. Was she down for the cause? Like, was she ready? Was she?
If
Was
so,
she trying to
That's
say?
all I'm gonna say. Hey, that's all I'm gonna say.
Are they still
Hey,
together?
Equivalent
That's the
exchange,
better
bro.
question.
good. Hey,
Equivalent
super good
exchange.
question. I want to know the aftermath too.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. If your life is only worth the PlayStation 5,
I mean, that's a smooth 600, close to 7, maybe close to 8,
Oh,
for real. So we really think about it.
Motherfuckers done lost their life for a lot less.
I'm about to say, so we really think
Promise,
about it.
exactly.
Niggas lost their lives for like $20, $5, shit, a
Promise you.
penny,
To pop out
for real,
50 cents.
on me.
hey, I'm letting you know right
New
now.
Jordans that just
Life
Niggas
came
did
is
out.
lose.
way more than
So
Niggas did lose
PlayStation 5.
their life. Niggas did lose their life for an $8 chicken sandwich from Popeyes. I was about to
Exactly.
say that.
So like, nice.
That shit
I ain't gonna laugh. I ain't gonna laugh at that.
so I
I
mean
held that in. We
I
ain't gonna laugh at
mean
that.
I mean him trying to trade her in for a PS5. He low key saying, "Hey, you worth about like a good $600 to $800." Most niggas don't
That's
even
some real value
mo-
if a
mo-
nigga's good.
most niggas don't most niggas would call her
Exactly.
priceless. Let's be honest. I'm not talking about the good kind. I'm just saying, man, low key could be on to something. High key, he like, hey, look, I think you valuable enough for me to get a PS5 for real. Now, mind you, boom, hear me out. What if they said a PC and he tried to do that? I'm just saying he upping her scaling just a tad bit. We got to think about the positive.
Like,
Hey,
we
see,
went
look,
to trade. Where is she ended
we
up?
answering
Are we
too many.
taking her back to
We
store?
answering.
Like,
We
where-
answering too
Fact,
many
fact.
semantics.
She must just work. She work at GameStop now, I guess.
She gonna get repackaged, and they gonna put her out on the display floor with a price tag on.
And somebody gonna, well, somebody be like,
Somebody gonna buy it.
you?
On me.
All right. I
mean,
changed on it.
And who
I'm
knows
not gonna
the
lie to
the
you.
person that may buy
That
her.
motherfucker, yo, hero, you're crazy. That motherfucker sit with the used tag.
Oh.
You know what? You know, yeah. Let's move on. Yeah, continue on, freak.
Nah, hey, you know what, hero? You go ahead and continue on with your black facts. Go ahead. Your black.
Nope.
Of Texas Western Championship being the first all-black team to win, first school to have a starting 5 all-black team to win the NCAA championship. That happened in 1966. There is a movie about it. It's called Hoosiers. Go watch it. It's fantastic. Also, the Kentucky Derby, 13 out of 15 jockeys were black people. So a lot of people don't know that fact. You know, because everybody loves the Kentucky Derby when it comes around, but don't know that most of the jockeys were black. So yeah, here's the black facts. Black History Month, and I will be sprinkling them in throughout the podcast through all this month. So be prepared.
All right, as me and Hero, you know what I'm saying, shake some defenders and pass the ball to a wide open fresh.
Ugh. Get the ball back. See someone trying to stop me from succeeding and being a excellent black man. That's right. Spin move. Always got to hit him with it real quick. As I see Veli pass the ball to midair. Got knocked down real quick, but I'm fine. You know, sturdy nigga for real. Ooh, ball goes over to Veli as Veli. I don't know what he's about to do because sometimes he don't even want to score for real.
Hey, bro. I get the rock. I get the rock. I'm coming down full speed. You feel me? Full head of steam. Oh, hold on. Dribble move. Hold on. Move, white man. Get past the first white man. Spin move on the second white man.
No.
Different. Third white man under the rim. I'm getting busy. Hold on. 2 steps.
I got the camera.
Crazy air. Feel me? Tongue out like Jordan. Feel me? Tip of the piece graze across the white man's forehead. I'm dumping that shit. I'm different.
Photos flashing everywhere.
Oh my god! What the hell is going on here? Be a part of this.
Y'all thought I was bad. Yeah, that out. And I don't know when y'all feel
Oh.
Yeah, I sound more reasonable, don't I?
Yep. That's a description. That's a description right there. That's one.
Yeah.
Well then.
Fresh, I'm gonna edit that clip. I'm taking myself out of that. I don't want to be part of
You still here.
You part of the game, but dog, you try to separate yourself now.
I'm just a white man living in a black man's world.
No, you're not. No, you ain't.
I'm just a white man living in a black man's world, all right?
Hey, I was about to say, I'm gonna say that after the pod, but I'm just calling you something.
You coming at him live?
No, say now.
With the ice.
No.
Say now.
Icebreaker, you dig?
We continuing with the Game of the Year series. You feel me? And this time we got the Game of the Year candidates from 2023 and 2024. We're gonna see which game y'all think is the best. You did. First matchup on the list. We got Astrobot versus Alan Wake 2.
Alan Wake 2.
Alan Wake 2.
I don't know how Astrobot works.
Astrobot.
I'm not part of that Astrobot wave. Alan Wake.
That one?
Propaganda.
Yeah, that one game. I think it was like Family
Yeah, Astrobot won. Astrobot won game of.
It won hella game. It won the hella awards that year. It was entered. Hella.
Next matchup, we got Final Fantasy VII Rebirth versus Spider-Man 2.
Ooh, shit.
Spider-Man
Give
2.
me Spidey
Spider-Man.
Man.
I'm biased.
Hey, Valley, I haven't told you this in a minute.
Very much
Fuck
so.
your randomizer. Your fucking randomizer. I haven't told you that in a minute. Your randomizer been chill. Those are two amazing games. I'm not choosing.
Dang, I literally, I got Spider-Man 2 sitting on here waiting to do the playthrough for it. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man.
Make the right choice.
Make the right choice straight.
Make the right choice is actually diabolical.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is so good.
Hey, Final Fantasy 7, that oof, oof. I don't ever vote against that. That's rough right there.
You can give me the original, I still choose that.
Now outside of that weak ass hairstyle they gave Miles and that weak ass final suit that they gave Miles, because I don't know who thought of that. I guess it was. I understand it was Adidas sponsorship, but that shit was still ass. I ain't gonna lie to you. Not gonna flex that one. But
This is Spider-Man 2. This is where they corrected their wrongdoings. This ain't the Miles Morales joint.
that
This is
nigga,
where they corrected their wrongdoings.
that nigga still had that weak ass mohawk dread to the side with the fade that no black person ever wears, but probably like two in the whole
Hey, Rich Black guy wears it.
Killmonger did it in one movie, and it became a black staple.
My point exactly. Nigga ain't never have that hairstyle in no type of other fiction other than that fucking movie. I ain't gonna lie, I may have to give it to Spider-Man 2. Just by like a margin though. It's just like that much. You feel me? But yeah.
Hey, Spider-Man 2 moves on.
Hey,
Next matchup, we got Metaphor versus Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh, Baldur's Gate 3. My Baldur's
Metaphor.
Gate,
I ain't even played Baldur's Gate 3 yet. That's an automatic pick for me.
Metaphor was good. Metaphor or Baldur's Gate 3.
I didn't play
with that
Baldur's Gate.
metaphor.
Did play Metaphor. I love Metaphor.
Atlas can't fuck up. You feel me?
I'm gonna say Metaphor.
I'm gonna say Baldur's Gate 3.
But that's
got
three.
your point.
That's 3-2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That was very well expected.
You gotta vote on you drop.
You gotta vote on you. Fair vote.
Yeah, you gotta vote on. Can I hold a vote till Friday? You gotta vote on me.
I said Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
3.
Yeah. Very good vote.
Not y'all gonna put it on the special guest to be the tiebreaker.
Hi Ken. Yeah,
Hey.
exactly. Yeah,
Yep, I'm there.
yeah. You thought you.
I have played them.
You should go with
Hey,
Baldur's.
if you want me to flip a coin, I can flip a coin. The coins can be flipped.
And that has happened many a times.
But didn't
I state the
the second game win like hella awards?
Yeah,
Indeed.
Baldur's Gate 3 did.
I vote for that one.
Baldur's Gate, it is.
Yes.
Gate 3.
Bro, you don't
Next
understand. My love for
matchup.
that game is deep, dog.
That's great.
Yeah.
Next matchup, we got the Lot Trail, that card game joint, versus Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom.
Legend of Zelda.
Legend of Zelda.
Tears of the Kingdom.
Here's the king.
Yup.
I'll go Zelda.
For sweeper.
Still gotta finish that game off.
Big ass bro.
Drop doesn't finish games.
Indeed.
Never. Even games that his friends spend $60 on for him out the kindness of their fucking heart in their pockets.
Oh.
Oh God.
On me.
I apologize. I apologize.
Play them without us, and then drop the game.
How you gonna apologize?
Is that why they call him Drop the Stag?
I bought Drop Tales of the Rise 3 years ago. You're not finished with it.
Crazy enough, the game been out for like 5 years, maybe going on 6. But you know that's not my business.
I apologize.
You can grunt all you want to.
Stop what I say.
It won't matter.
Really finish Sonic.
Damn.
Either. Damn.
Yeah.
That's your favorite. That's your favorite
He
franchise
don't
too.
finish games, bro. He don't finish games. get to a point in
2026.
the game that he liked, and he just
We
stay there.
2026. We beating games from start to finish this year.
Actually, I finished Sonic. It's just I didn't finish the DLC.
Close enough.
Hey, I'll buy you Baldur's Gate 3.
Dang, I ain't gonna lie. I didn't know. I feel like
Shut up.
I feel like that was kind of pointed at me too, boy. When it comes to finishing games, boy, my separation anxiety don't be lit. But I get to the end of a game and stop playing it, boy. That separation anxiety, no
Hey,
joke.
you know, I kind of feel that. I low key.
Where's that Elden Ring playthrough?
We finishing games.
Fact, we finishing games.
We on that.
Oh
We
yeah,
on
where
that.
is that Elden Ring playthrough?
That's the goal.
Yeah,
You
this
feel me?
man,
That's
this man
the
played Elden Ring
Oh,
on
I've been at the end of God of War forever. This is because I got separation anxiety. I've been at the end of Dead Space forever. You know what I'm saying? I feel that.
you got our word as the Hazy Flamers. You feel we finishing games in 2026. We get to it.
Okay.
Next matchup, we got Alan Wake 2 versus Spider-Man 2.
Spider-Man 2.
I'm biased again. Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
3 up.
They gotta go with the Speederman. Gotta go with the Speederman.
Sweeper.
And
Spider-Man.
we got Baldur's Gate 3 versus Zelda Tears of the Kingdom.
I'm sorry. I gotta go
Zelda.
Tears of the Kingdom.
You already know who got my vote. Baldur's Gate.
Zelda.
Zelda.
Both games that I have not played yet.
Gentleman
Zelda
Sweeper.
takes the dub. Gentlemen,
Gentleman Sweeper.
final match. Spider-Man 2
Mm.
versus The Legend of Zelda Tears
Spider-Man.
of the Kingdom.
Spider-Man.
I gotta go Tears of the Kingdom.
Actually, whoa, wait. I haven't played yet.
Well, while niggas think Rose has sent out a challenge to anybody who's currently or wanting to play Elden Ring again. She says someone race her in Elden Ring. Start to finish. We get who can beat the game fastest type stuff.
Best speed run.
DLC 2?
Speed run.
I don't know about DLC
On what
portion.
difficulty? Do they have like different levels of difficulty?
It's only one difficulty.
Oh.
No. There's an extra difficulty. It's called the freak difficulty.
In fact,
Oh.
I'm gonna tell you that freak Elden Lord difficulty. Niggas really want to get touched.
Is it like the other FromSoft games where it scales with your new game pluses?
Yeah.
She said yes, DLC included.
Damn.
Lost my phone.
Rose get busy too. Hey,
I would watch
She in the
that.
streets.
don't accept this challenge. Don't accept this challenge thinking it's sweet. Rose get busy. Rose
Oh,
get
yeah.
busy in the streets.
We do it
serving
on, might have
popcorn,
to
you
do it
feel
on the
me?
freak difficulty. You feel me? You only
Yeah,
allow
if it's on the freak difficulty, I might be there.
Freak difficulty is crazy.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying?
I said the
I was
freak
the first one
difficulty
to do that type of crazy difficulty before it started being popular on YouTube. I was that first person.
I need y'all to understand. Freak difficulty was 600 plus deaths, and he still ain't beat the game yet.
I'm in the first 4 bosses of the game still.
Yeah, that man still has
Yeah,
to
real quick.
600 deaths.
That freak difficulty ain't no joke.
Ain't no joke, but it's not for the weak. It's not for the weak of heart. It's not for the faint heart. It's not for the. It's not for, know what I'm saying, the weak minded.
She said.
Or impatient.
She said y'all want to throw in randomizers and also directed towards free. Get back on the game, nigga.
Ooh.
I actually am this weekend. Thank you very much. I actually am this weekend.
All right, so cast your votes.
So wait,
Oh, Spider-Man.
And drop
Oh,
stick Zelda.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
2-2.
hope it. Hope
you
you're
say
not
Spider-Man?
counting on me.
Blah said Spider-Man, then he said wait.
Oh.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, I haven't cast my vote yet. Played Tears of the Kingdom. Actually stopped playing it because I just wasn't enjoying it that much. Well, that's not the right way to say that.
Oh, one more vote was still for Spider-Man. Unless it was already sealed and delivered.
3-2. Anybody?
Who hasn't voted?
Me and Drop the only 2 voted for Zelda.
Yeah, I said
Nah,
Spider-Man.
I'm voting. Spider-Man wins.
I
Cool.
said Spider-Man.
Ken said Spider-Man. Mouse said Spider-Man. Freak said Spider-Man.
I said Tears of the Kingdom.
Nigga, we just.
Oh,
Me.
shit. Is this 3-3 then?
I
No,
It's
apologize.
over. Spider-Man 1 topic.
All right, cool. Get into serious business and things of that nature and woo out the band. Topics for the good old night. Hold on, gotta sift through things because we talk a lot in group chat, so we really need to be talking about it. Single player games with multiplayer DNA. Games designed primarily for solo play that borrow ideas from online or competitive systems.
Wait,
Would you like me to repeat that?
I might need. I have a question about the question.
What's the question, boy?
But like, if there's a, can you
There's a
repeat the
Kawama.
question actually?
Oh my god.
Single player games with multiplayer DNA. Games designed primarily for solo play that borrow ideas from online or competitive systems.
So does that mean that the game you said primarily designed for solo play?
That
But
means
does
a
that
game
mean
that
that it
heavily
can't have any?
focuses on single player aspect, but could have implications if not former assets or mechanics that could work if not are from other multiplayer games.
Okay, but it doesn't have any multiplayerness in itself.
No, no co-op.
Okay.
So you can't talk about Baldur's Gate 3.
No, I wasn't gonna talk about that. I was thinking about Assassin's Creed.
Examples, I would say, yeah, Assassin's Creed, Sly Cooper. You know, always gotta bring back a staple. Cause low key, if you get into the older versions of Sly Cooper, a lot of them do have multiplayer aspects to it. You really could do things with other player. Spider Man, in a sense, we just talked about Marvel. We talk about Spider Man 2. High key, you could have played
Spider-Man.
that. Could have played that with your homie and whatnot. Cause there were moments where you saw Miles fighting the same niggas. If not, you saw Harry fighting the same niggas with you. Ooh, um, I don't know. Until Dawn, that could be another one. Technically, yeah, Until Dawn was a single player thing with multiplayer aspects because the later games in the Dark Anthology all were multiplayers.
GTA 5, offline.
Also true.
With character.
Shit. Hogwarts Legacy had multiplayer implications without making
Oh,
multiplayer
really?
craziest thing in the world. Too.
Hogwarts Legacy is the
Based
closest you
on-
can get to a multiplayer game without having multiplayer.
Oh, hey.
Damn.
Speaking
Pokemon.
Speaking of that, next playthrough we doing soon on Hush. Shout out to Hogwarts Legacy on Hush.
Hey,
Pokemon actually
is
have
one of those
multiplayer.
single player games that's
Mhm.
not a multiplayer and
Yeah.
has
It actually
a
has
really
multiplayer.
big multiplayer fan base.
It took them so
Community.
long. It actually has multiplayer.
Ghost of Tsushima.
It's blue.
Granted, it later implicated a multiplayer system, but prior to, it was a game that you could do, or at least took multiplayer aspects from.
Still
Are these
waiting on
games
Ghost.
better
Still
being
waiting on
taking the
Yeah, take-
assets, or are they like
Yeah.
was it a good thing that they have this characteristic?
Saying that's opinionated.
Yeah. What's your opinion? Does it make it better?
What game?
I do think things like that can open up a can for future games to have those form of mechanics applied to it, such as but not limited to. If we take
Sometimes you can make it worse. Yeah, prime example of this shit making it worse. Code Vein 2. Because why is it not multiplayer?
Well, yeah, that's the
Why are
regression.
all the mechanics are still the same, but it's not multiplayer anymore? You still
Nigga, why do I recognize enemies from the
companions
first
and all
game?
type.
Rose has Sims.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
I support that.
That's a good one, Rose. That's a good one.
I'm trying to think.
I
Damn.
would say
They're
Assassin's
bonding.
Creed.
Oh, I love this.
Assassin's Creed was one of those games that I was really happy for to finally get multiplayer stuff.
Mhm.
Where like in the multiplayer game mode that they have is one of those. Honestly, I'm surprised like this genre of multiplayer hasn't I haven't seen it in more places, but it's like where you're an assassin and you have your target, but you're also someone else's target. And so with like a group of 8 people, y'all gotta run around and kind of play this sort of dance or play this game where you gotta get rid of your target without being killed by your assassins.
And
Didn't
that
they,
in that
didn't they make
mhm.
one pirate game that's single player, like Skull and Bones or some shit like that?
Black Flag.
Yeah, Black
Indeed.
Flag, but
No, there's an actual like
No, no, no,
pirate.
no.
There's
They,
actual
Oh,
they
pirate
made a
game.
game called Skull and Bones.
oh,
Yeah, Skull and Bones.
I
That was right.
I faintly heard about it. In
I
that same vein
I
of
don't think. I don't think if you making a game that's based around piracy, being a pirate and shit,
it needs to
and
be
I can't have my homies on my crew, that's ass.
mm,
it needs to be that needs to be multiplayer.
Yeah,
The pirate is all about the crew.
You need to be
It's all
able to
about
have
the
homies.
crew.
You saying that about to make me say this all over again. Hogwarts Legacy, man. Let me let me do hood rat shit with my friends. Let me do
Let
hood
me
rat shit with my friends.
no, you muggle.
hood
Please.
magical rat shit with my friends.
Hey,
Hood
whoa,
magical.
hey, watch out with that slur. Watch out with that slur you throwing around so easily.
Call me.
My bad, Cap. I was in the same vein of
Little adorable self.
in the same
Hi.
same vein of
She don't want to be
Assassin's
here.
Creed.
She don't want to be here.
Hold on. She just don't like saying hi. It's like, but let her be off camera. It's hi, 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 hi. She don't stop.
Yeah. Yo, mom, she look just like you, gay. She look just like you, bro.
Boy,
What you pointing at?
That's
Twin.
Yeah,
adorable.
you pointing at me. Yep, that's your uncle Freak. Yep, I know you pointing at me. That's your uncle. Hey, how you doing? That's me.
She like, Dad, who that nigga in the corner, Dad?
I'm just a white man living in a black man's world. All right, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
She can say it all she want. Her uncle Belly say it all day. She can say it all she.
I don't know about that one. Hey, let's not be
yeah.
too
Hey,
too many bad
remember,
influences.
she's more Hispanic. She's most Hispanic. You know what I'm saying? She's most Hispanic.
Let's not put too many bad influences. I don't need a shoe getting hit coming across in my face because y'all want to be bad influence on the child.
Yeah, that shit. She might.
Oh,
She might
that
really-
boomerang, that
she
boomerang
might-
throw.
like,
That
she might
chocolate.
really throw that
That
motherfucker
shit
through
will
the
fly
Discord.
through the screen.
She might really throw that motherfucker through the Discord. It might really cook her.
In this same vein of
Cooking. Fine. Go. Have fun.
Assassin's Creed, you can throw Hitman 47 on there too.
Ooh,
I can kind of see. I can kind of see where you're going with that. I can kind of see that.
Because
That
like
legit
Blah was
opens
saying
up
how
for
you gotta have
multiplayer
you
stuff.
have
Yeah.
an assassin trying to eliminate you. That actually happens in Hitman, so it's like it has that feel of that because you got certain missions where you gotta take a person out. If not, they're gonna take you out, and they're gonna take the target out too. So then you're gonna fail the whole mission altogether. So you got a multifaceted thing to do. Oh,
I feel like
Got that
yeah,
Tom
I'm
Cruise.
surprised Hitman didn't implement a multiplayer system at this point. I think it's mainly like speed runs and time and like time challenges type stuff. Or I know I saw a YouTuber who like grabbed pros who like really does like Hitman, not does Hitman, but like really play the game like that. And he was like, "Oh, who got the best time to assassinate this target?" Ooh. But other than that, it's just like Hitman itself. It did never implemented a multiplayer type system to it. Kind of crazy.
Because the homie, it'd be nice to be with the homies. Y'all have even challenges where y'all gotta, you know what I'm saying, compete either to eliminate target fast or eliminate y'all try to eliminate each other or some shit like that, or do co-op missions and whatnot.
I would hit folks with a briefcase real quick.
Sneak up on the homie, hit him with the garage.
I want to go back to Assassin's Creed real quick, because specifically the newest one, Assassin's Creed Shadows. Same thing with Spider-Man 2. You're playing as two different people. Definitely could have made that co-op. It had the basis there, where you could have been playing as Yasuke and I forgot her name, Ninja.
that would be hard. That would be really hard.
Or Odyssey, where you either played as Alexios or his sister.
Mhm.
Both of those in there. Made that co-op
Yeah, shit to keep the Assassin's Creed going, like it got accidentally brought up earlier. Assassin's Creed Black Flag. You're selling around on
Mm-hmm.
an action. You're selling around on an actual ship, having
Yep,
actual
exactly.
ship
That,
battles.
yep.
Let the game come through. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We hop on the ship together.
There's a
Oh,
lot of
not even hopping on the ship together, but y'all have fleet battles, whereas you
No, I mean
it's
like when you actually storm the enemy ships. I mean like hop on the ship together.
Yeah.
Let's all hey me in the game. We can go storm that enemy ship once we get close enough, or once we
no,
destroy it.
oh, I'm talking about jumping like multiple ships. Y'all can have like warfare battles, like where like each of y'all start
I, I,
boarding different ships and stuff.
I,
Ooh.
I see what you're saying though.
start pulling out
Have
like
our
white
had the
Yeah.
beard.
fleet, had the homies with the fleet.
Both
You know
of
what
them.
I'm saying? We pull up.
Both aspects. Both of them. Both
Yeah,
fault.
like hold on, cause I mean I ain't gonna lie to you, um, like I love sailing my crew in Black Flag. They had a solid crew. Out of Wale, the sea shanties, boy,
Talk to him.
we was
Hey,
getting
talk to
it.
him. Hey, talk to him.
Hey, fuck taking a ride in Grand Theft Auto 5, bro. I'm finna take a boat trip.
And I haven't played, even though I have the game yet. I still haven't played it. You know what I'm saying? Assassin's Creed Valhalla. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that has one, but a Viking
Mhm.
game could perfectly be done with multiple systems, and it's set up to where it
That
could be for
world
that.
is huge too.
Definitely
That
gonna.
world and that map in Valhalla is fucking massive.
Mhm.
I
Once again,
know.
two different characters.
Uh,
Could have easily done it.
if I don't think I might be wrong. I know God of War did a multiplayer, but I want one of the like story modes where you can go. I don't know if we ever actually go up against the gods in the store multiplayer in the God of War, but I want one like that in that sense.
I think they had. I think it was a multiplayer option. Can't remember which one. I want to say Ascension, to where you were just random nigga number one to random nigga number four, and y'all just kind of just fought hordes of enemies for real.
I say, nah, I'd rather be like we can follow the story path of Kratos and
Oh, you
we
know,
can just go along the gods and try to slay the gods with the homies. You know what I'm
fucking Devil May Cry.
That weak ass multiplayer that you did in five.
Motherfuckers teased us with the thought of multiplayer by showing us another motherfucker playing the level next to us.
That nigga over there, and you down there, but y'all can't interact because y'all in
Oh
two different
me,
story moments.
oh
We
me,
he
bro.
just he's just going off another nigga perspective. I'm like, damn. Well, what about Blade Palace? Can I multiplayer that? No, that's so single player. Man, fuck. You know what?
Oh me,
Fuck
man.
DMC5.
Like he right there. Let me dap him up. Let's kill these motherfuckers together.
The only time you did that is when all three of the main characters were just in that one area before they all separated again.
Oh me,
Hey,
bro.
one that I gotta mention is fucking Dragon's Dogma 2.
Mm.
Cause the whole
Yeah.
pawn system, that would have been cool if you could have actually brought the homie over. Cause that was one of those games that I was playing. I won't say side by side, but I was playing that with my friends, even though it's a single player game where like our pawns were about the same level and stuff, so we could send them over. And one of my friends would have her pawns be a certain class, and then I choose make my pawn a certain class. So we had a full stack of teams, full stack of team. I
Blah,
really wish.
you spitting right now at that Dragon's Dogma nigga. That's because it was like that when I say we played that side by side, and I used to bring when I was in college, I used to bring my system over to my friend's crib with my TV, and we would literally be in the same room playing Dragon's Dogma, just for like the feel of like being in multiplayer, and the pawn
Yeah, it's
system
something about
made
that
it
game where
perfect
I
for it.
really wish it was, dog. I really wish I could have hired the homies, something.
Hey, any modders out there? You're hearing it here. Make a multiplayer mod.
I'm gonna say the pawn system definitely made it seem like you're
We
supposed to be able to bring your
we do
bros with
not
you.
we do not encourage people to mod video games because that's illegal in some capacities.
Yeah, I
But
definitely wouldn't
also
encourage it,
we
but
can't control what y'all do either. So
yeah,
live your
yeah,
life.
You
yeah.
can't control it, but if they just so happen to make a multiplayer mod, you feel me? Still
Yeah,
an
I know.
online game. It's not
I'm just,
cheating.
feel me. I'm just
It's a
saying we ain't
single
got
player
nothing to do
game.
with
You're
that. You
good.
feel me? I'm just saying, do what you do. If the idea comes to you naturally, you feel me? Go ahead, get busy, do what you do. But we didn't say
I,
nothing about it.
What happens on God's green earth? You know what I'm saying? Hey, Nothing to do with us. You know what I'm saying?
Keep me out of
I
it.
know it's
Me,
kind of
what
out there. I know it's
happens
kind of
on the
out
Hazy
there.
Cast gets scrubbed from the VOD so we don't get incriminated.
Uh, this is an out there one because it's an older game, but Mario RPG. That shit was, if you ever played it, I know a lot of people did not play it because that's where Peach got her frying pan from. 'Cause a lot of people don't know that about Peach. If you wonder why how she get a frying pan in Smash Bros, because she uses that in RPG.
Great game.
Shit, to continue it
But
on,
I
I'm
love the
surprised
multiplayer of that.
Drop didn't say this. The Batman series.
Mm.
Yeah, that would have been
Series,
hard.
They
The
had
Arkham, like the
Nightwing in
Arkham series.
there. Yeah,
Oh,
the
the
Arkham series. They
Yeah.
had Batman. They had you played as Batman. They gave you Robin, Nightwing, Batgirl. They even
Had a
gave you
ch-
Harley Quinn.
They had it in
They had-
Origins, but
That's
had
the
a
wife
few-
right there, baby. That is my wife.
They had a few to redeem themselves with Gotham Knights, but they restricted that shit to being only 2 players.
Yep.
Mm.
4 different characters, only 2 players. What are we doing?
Why not make it? Why not make it just 4? What the
Mind
fuck?
you,
That's what I said, Hero.
Suicide Squad to kill the Justice League is 4 players. There's 4 characters you can play as.
They got to
Why
be
did that
rage
not-
baiting at this
Why
point,
did
right?
that not translate? They came out around the same time.
Word, that's blah. They got it. They got it.
You
Just
say-
be trying to make me mad, bro.
yeah, they
I
gotta
just
be.
say they just don't give a fuck. I think it's a don't give a fuck. You know, they'll put it out there. You gonna play it. If not, guess what? We gonna shelf the game forever since you didn't want to play it when we put it out. Type deal. So
Oh, one just came to my head though. You know what would have been hard if it was multiplayer? The
What?
Witcher 3.
That
The
big
Witcher
ass
3
map.
would have. Yeah, that would have been fire. You can fucking hunt monsters, hunt different monsters together, or pull up to the fucking bar and play Gwent. Niggas play Gwent outside the game. That would
Me and
be
niggas play-
fire.
Why don't you put these upstairs? Will these work upstairs on your roof?
Excuse me.
Yeah, but I don't want it on my roof with the snow.
Yes,
So.
dude.
Or Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk would have went crazy too.
Cyberpunk
Oh,
was supposed to
fuck.
have a multiplayer, but they
Damn.
scrapped it because
So-
they were taking too long.
Yeah, I was about to say when they were originally promoting the game, it had multiplayer.
Damn.
And then they realized that with all the shit that was going on in the city and how many players, because they were trying to make it like GTA 5 multiplayer, like not just like 2-player, 3-player co-op. They were trying to make it like a server where you could practically go and do anything, but with so much going on in the city, it would have crashed so many systems, so they just kind of scrapped it.
Yeah, I mean, I understand. They kind of had to do that because it also wasn't that great in a great state when it dropped. So I mean, if that was the trade-off for them to make it as good as it is today, maybe
Something the trade off.
Back
Yeah.
up here. I'm
we wouldn't
saying.
even be talking about it if it actually did have the multiplayer, but it was still, but it was trash the same way.
So was Jet Set Radio multiplayer? That was single player.
Single as hell, my boy.
I felt like that should have been multiplayer. I thought I was thinking was it multiplayer, but if it wasn't, I believe that should have been like a multiplayer. You just skated around town with your homies, listening to good ass music.
You did have a whole team of skaters too.
But
Parappa the Rapper.
A rapper.
Granted, I don't know fully how a multiplayer system will work. Why can't I have backup with rappers? Niggas got hype men and shit. Why can't my homies?
I got the homie with the ad libs. Homie with the ad libs come through. You feel me?
But that's a that's a flashback Friday right there. Rapper. That's PS1 flashback. But
I know I seen people. I seen like other variations of it. I think y'all had like you, Shay, Drop that play like a court game. I would love if they did like an Ace Attorney. I don't know, like have it both ways. Can be the prosecutor and shit.
That one game.
Guilty as talk.
That one game that Shay made us buy to only play once, that we never played again. You know what? I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, I'm down to play it again. No, we waiting on y'all.
Don't say you waiting on us, nigga. We waiting on your girlfriend.
Don't do that.
Bring it up.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
We be in the same
Bro,
area.
I play it again right now.
We be in the same Discord every day. Don't say you waiting on us.
But in my defense, in the last couple of times I've asked you to play a game, you said how much you willing to pay me.
Nigga, because it's
So
games that I have no interest in. I
hey,
already have
bro.
Guilty as Socks, so I can't ask how much you willing to pay for a game I already own. That don't make no sense.
I mean, you can. You have done that before.
No, I don't. What
You don't.
game have you asked me to play that I have already?
I had bought you a game and asked you to play, and you said, that's
Yeah,
not what I meant.
because I wasn't interested in it, and I returned it to you.
Oh, he did return it. So he returned it. And
Making
you're bad. He
making
returned
valid
it.
points. He did return it.
He does
So,
do
He says
that.
the difference. He still has
You
it.
know, you're right. I appreciate the fact that he returned the game.
ain't like the shit
Um,
was sitting in my library, just collected dust. You got your monies back, and guess what? I said I wasn't interested. Plain and simple.
yeah, but my point is, I at this point, if you're trying to play, she she upstairs. We can set up a time. We can.
Woman, can your girlfriend
What's
even
up?
talk currently in this moment in time?
She's actually doing a lot better.
I'm glad she's doing a lot better, but
She-
I'm not the
Oh,
type to
get
test
loud.
fate.
Yeah, no, she's doing a lot better. I'm happy.
This is just a transition.
I'm happy to hear that.
Transition. It was immaculate.
Do you think I should do
Oh,
that?
I'm sorry. I
I'm
probably.
not
You do got one more
Oh.
game.
Yeah.
Dynasty Warriors Origins.
Like right here.
Dynasty Warriors multiplayer game. They came out with Origins. You had your little buddy with you. Could have been your co-op game. 2-player. Every mission you go on, you got a buddy. Teammate could have been that buddy. Your friend could have been that buddy with you, playing Juan E while you playing the main character, vice versa.
Like,
Would have been amazing. You find a thousand person armies constantly. That shit would have been fire.
we could always like.
I got my last two. These are another like that throwback game. Both true crimes of streets of LA and New York. That'd have been awesome to be your homies in the police department patrolling crime along, you know what I'm saying? The city of Los Angeles or New York. You know, you can pass somebody down there wrestling or just be causing havoc like you in GTA. But you will lose offers points that way though. Yeah.
Shit. I feel like Resident Evil 4 was another one of those, especially early on games, to where you know what I'm saying when you rescue actually the president's daughter, and a lot of times she needs to go unlock door for you or push something for you to you can reach stuff. Obviously set up for multiplayer mechanics. They didn't have a multiplayer.
And that indeed would probably cause a lot of people less frustration. They actually, at least Ashley was competent to a degree. Is that everybody? Everybody good? Good to go? All right. Moving on to the next topic of the night. This one may hit a lot of us as it is the psychology of loot systems, why loot boxes, rarity tiers, and RNG keep players engaged, and where ethical concerns arise. As an avid nigga who has played a lot of gotcha games throughout my time in high school up until I'll say about like year 25, I ain't gonna lie, it's mainly the sense of reward, sense of collectibles and stuff like that. Do I need the newest units and things of that nature? No, I
Yeah.
don't. Shut up. No, I don't. I don't. I don't need those things. Do I want them because A, it could be my favorite character, or B, it could help out a team that is vastly struggling, or C, they tailored or trailered this character to have very nice animations and it's appealing to me. Yes, it is what it is. Ethical wise, it's most definitely like a gambling issue. I'm not gonna lie, because even though it's not presented as a gambling issue, it's a gambling issue. Yeah, you put in the currency that you earned up. Sometimes even people put in money to go and spin, if not or try to test your hand and look to see if you can achieve this new thing or this new collectible to obtain it. And guess what? Sometimes you strike out, sometimes you lucky enough. And then it only gets worse when you look at other people's things. Oh, I got it on the first try. I did a single and I was able to achieve it. I don't like none of y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Fuck y'all.
In fact, I'm about to say the same thing about that because it literally is soft core gambling. That's
Mm-hmm.
literally what it is. And I think, and it's one like even though it can be as damaging financially almost as regular gambling, I think it teeters that border of good and bad. That more
Mm-hmm.
that the good and bad. I think it teeters that line.
The
I
ethics is more so. Okay, the ethics is more so on the person because they got to be, sound logical about it in a sense because it's not a always gotta have, but if you just can't get it, you just can't get it. I would say,
Unless, oh my bad. No, keep on,
mhm. I would say
my bad. I
unless
thought you.
no, I wasn't like the situation I was gonna point out was like with My Hero Ultra Rumble. My was trying to get out the give was the offer one. A man was just spending weeks on end, like getting tickets, just trying his best to get the best odds to get that thing. It was like he's spinning and rolling, spinning, not
Wailing a
getting
little
it,
bit too.
spinning, getting the most
He was
valuable
wailing a
shit,
little bit too.
but not. Hey, but hey, that's to the point though. You know what I'm saying? That's to your point though.
I about to say he definitely wasn't just grinding. There was a lot of wailing going on in there too.
Oh yeah, but
Not a
you
lot.
see what
Not
I'm
a lot.
saying though?
I spent like $30. Calm down. I spent $30. I almost
It's,
dropped 60 for the Shigaraki. All right, that's a whole different thing. I'd already put 900 tickets into the Shigaraki. All right, 900
Hey.
tickets. You're telling me I still didn't get them, but I got the 2 costumes. I'm spending the bread. Stop playing with me.
And this is what I'm talking about when I say negative effects.
Like, but that's because the pull rates they do this on purpose, right? They know what they're doing. They make the pull rates absolutely crap. Where Shigaraki or just a character, right? And I'm talking about My Hero specifically, Ultra Rumble, where My
yeah.
Hero will make the pull rates 0.001 to get this character. So now you put in over 900, 1,000 tickets that either you grinded for, which for the Shigaraki, I definitely did grind out those 900 tickets. Did not get him. Got the 2 costumes. Or you drop some money like I almost did, And either way, it hurts. But when you finally get the character, it's like you got your fix. You feel me? You got your little fix in. You ready to go for the next one. Feel me?
Going along with those type of Overwatch loot boxes,
Mm-hmm.
and then like My Hero Ultra Rumble, where it's like getting tickets for the roles. I think okay, two different things. With the Overwatch loot boxes, I think it's more so. Of course, it's like the random RNG aspect of what am I gonna get this time because I put in that time and effort grinding. It's like what did I get for that time? What am I gonna get for the time I put into that for that game? So I think that's truly what the appeal is for stuff like Marvel Rivals and Overwatch. Damn. And then
Watch
when
Apex.
facts, and then kind of like when it goes to like the Ultra Rumble, when you get those tickets, it's still like it's no technically it's exactly the same thing actually, because I put all my shit into grinding. Like everything I got is all every character I got has been every time I grinded for them. So it was like when I rolled for that, I was like I want to see what is the game gonna give me. Now mind you, I gotta get my little ramp because boy, ain't no way. What me trying to get that All Might. Boy, I put in 12, 1,300 tickets. That means 13 different times
just say
I
dollars.
rolled 100 for 10 pack of blue boxes, and I did not get all my skin. They gave me the skin 5 times before they gave me the character. Boy, ooh. Ooh, take me out to dinner first before you do me like that. Take me out to dinner first, G.
Hey, I'm right there with you because by the end of the season, I put 1,100 into that Shigaraki. Didn't get him. 2 costumes.
Hey, y'all gotta say currency when y'all say that. Cause when you say 1,100, I'm still think dollars,
Put
big
1,100
brother.
tickets. 1,100
Okay.
tickets. All right. I did not put 1,100. The most I spent on My Hero was like $30, $40. All right. I did not put the 60 in. I got talked out of it. Shout out, yeah.
Ken,
Yes.
granted, I haven't been fully around of your plethora of games, but I've seen you play enough plethora of games that one consisting of Dead by Daylight. How do you feel in regards to Dead by Daylight when it comes to the multitude of skins that come out? Because granted, I know you got to pay for them bitches, and or the killers that come out. Because like, granted, I think you also got to pay for them bitches as well. Tell us your experience in regards to skins that may appeal to you, just for probably like a week or two later, another skin to come out that costs another like $30 to $40 that looks even better.
Damn.
Uh, I hate to admit that I have spent quite the pretty penny on getting skins in games. Dead by Daylight, not really, but Fortnite, I have been victim to being like a high paying customer. But it's because when I got back to Fortnite, which was like a year ago, I didn't realize just because it disappears after like a certain day, it doesn't mean it's gone forever. So I was kind of like spending a lot of bread. So I'm not the best person to talk to about this because you know what I mean? For example, when the Naruto skins came back to Fortnite, the last time they had dropped was like a couple years ago. So I spent like $40 easy because I'm like, oh, I got to get like 4 of these people because it's not going to come back for years, possibly, only for it to drop again like 3 weeks later. So I felt kind of stupid. I'm not going to lie. And they almost got me again with South Park. But I was like, nah, let me hold on. But I feel like that's how they get you. It's like a scare tactic because they make you feel like, yeah, we're never going to drop this again. And then you'll be like, without it. And then you're going to see all these other people playing and they're going to have what you wanted. You know what I mean? So you got to stay strong. You feel me?
Yeah. Oh yeah. If they drop in the regular show one, the Mordecai and Rigby, so like you know how people going to get
it's in there right now.
The regular show. So like the regular show fans are going to try to get anybody fit in, and once you say it's gone, they can be like, dang, I can't. Like, what am I do now?
Absolutely, it's like they appeal on that whole like fear of missing out type of thing.
There you go.
And it's like, damn, I just spent $40. I could have used that for like some gas or like groceries, and here I go showing off my skin.
Hey, but it's like it's like a Rick and Morty skin. You feel me? Like I need that.
See, and that's how they get me every time.
Like, come on, they released those Naruto skins. I needed the Naruto skin. You feel me? They're releasing Rick and Morty. I need that. You can't release a skin like that and not expect me to try and go and grab it. Might have to spend some money, and that, you know what? Fuck Epic Games.
No, this is most definitely the start of how gambling addiction pops up.
Addictions,
and that's why I put a restriction on myself. I said I'm not spending another dollar on Fortnite. I put a lot of money into Fortnite. I'm not spending another dollar in that game until One Piece comes through. Then they got me. Until then, I ain't touching another. I ain't spending another dollar on that.
You gotta
That's a smart tactic right there because I have failed miserably. JJK, the Naruto. It doesn't take much. I freaking got the SpongeBob sidekick. Why do I need that? Because he's cute and he says cute things, and you can high five him, and he dances when you dance. You know what I mean? But like, it costs like, how much was that? Like 1,500 V-Bucks. For a sidekick.
$15. I ain't like, they almost had me with that. They almost had me with JJK. Ooh, they almost had me, boy. I was in that shop looking. I was in that shop looking, boy. They almost had me.
It's only one with Freak already said. There's only one collab that'll get them.
That One Piece. One Piece. Y'all can have all my bread. I don't care. I'm getting every character. Don't care. Until that happens. Hey.
And I will say they've done something kind of appealing now. If you for Fortnite, if you go on the website, they'll allow you to buy the exact amount of V-Bucks that you need instead of like getting those yeah. So it's like, dang. Yeah. And now they have like a rewards program thing. So every purchase you got like $2, $3 back. You know what I mean? But stay strong, people. Don't listen to me. Don't do what I do.
Don't listen to me.
Not you bringing up a rewards program. Talking about stay strong.
I'm telling you.
Sometimes you gotta think about it. You gotta think about it. If I go and spend $15, I get $2 back. If I spend $13, right, and I can go use that to get.
I like
after a
how
certain
you
amount of
think,
time,
brother.
After a certain amount of time, go
Exactly.
to Epic Games. Like I got $15 saved in Epic Games rewards right now. I'm just waiting for a sale. I ain't gonna buy me a game for the free. You feel me? I don't gotta pay nothing.
Yeah.
AAA game on sale, 90%. It's like $10. I just got it for the free, and I got $5 left over for a little cheat game. Yeah, I'm not. I might need to go to a gambling AA. I'm not gonna
We
lie.
both might
yes,
need
you
to
do.
pull up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the both of you.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah,
Both.
because this
We the
this
only two
game,
supporting the
this
cause.
gambling, yeah, this game gambling got me to end up betting on sports and shit. So you feel me? It's a slippery slope.
Very.
Not that being a gateway. Not that being a gateway.
It all starts somewhere.
I built a whole program to predict baseball bets. All right, like it got to that point.
I mean, it was really.
I didn't make money though. I was up.
I mean, it was really knee
At
deep.
least you saw some good results. You know, it's different if
Exactly.
you told us that story and it was like, and
I
I lost everything.
Nah, I made
Like,
money.
you did it. So, hey, you know, at least you've made some growth now. You feel me?
Yeah, now I only do it when never.
Hey,
That's a great
Gotta
answer.
live and
That's a
learn.
great answer.
Smart man. But yeah,
you have scissors in your hand.
indeed, I got a lot of
What are you doing?
spinning the scissor around my finger. Ooh, Miss Ma'am, hey, don't.
Like a
hey,
thread.
Please
Hey.
don't stab yourself.
shit, if
Stuff like
hey,
that.
if that's how I go, that's how I go. But hey, cut
Well,
down this whole
hey,
section,
hey,
cut that
I
whole
ain't-
part
I ain't-
out
I ain't
of it.
stopping.
It ain't
I
nothing
ain't stopping.
it been-
If that's how you go, that's how you go. Remember, we on the podcast. We can't post this and go on the podcast. You feel me?
Y'all can
Man, I think about the money.
Y'all can still post this, nigga. Just cut out the part where I stab myself and continue on. What are we talking about? Shit,
I got you,
Keep
Prince.
it
You
in
know,
like,
you know
yeah.
how to
So,
edit it out.
anyways,
Just keep moving.
y'all make it sound like y'all make it sound like my death about to impact so much that's going on here, nigga. I'm not famous. We're not making money off these videos. I hope
we still
niggas
care
know.
about
Hey, like
Enough,
you said, if you're not here, these podcasts ain't happening. The videos ain't getting posted.
Hey, you know what?
Group falling apart. We need you here.
That's life. We're gonna try again in the next life. You know, we'll all meet up again. Some shit weird
Oh,
for.
hell no.
I'm gonna come across.
Gonna try again.
All of a sudden you hear and then you just cut the black nigga.
It's like the big little thing pop up on the screen.
Try again in the next life.
Ain't the first time. We've been near danger. Freako was cutting himself on stream before we fuck around with his sword. Multiple times. Zora been close to doing the same thing.
Dude, I had my sword. I had my anime sword sharpened, so it was it get a little dicey when I be messing around with.
So what are we
Hit
talking?
me with a golf ball.
That is very
worked,
cool.
so that could have killed me.
Dicey. I see what you did there.
So I got hit in the head with a golf ball.
Yeah,
Damn.
bro.
But yeah, you
But
know.
I think I'll be-
Shout out to my Dragon Ball Z Dokkan era, cause best believe that shit low key, that shit was low key addictive. I had to most definitely break free off of it, and I'm talking about it took a little minute.
I'm about to say, Ninja did call you a weller for a little bit, so I know you wanted them people too, but
yeah, indeed.
What was the Naruto one called?
Ultimate Impact.
Was it
No,
Ultimate Impact?
no, Blazing Impact.
Yeah, Blazing.
Blazing Impact. Yeah, Blaze. I was down bad on that game. But ooh, I chased when Six Path Madara came out and he was the best character in the game. I chased the fuck out of that man.
Shay says hi to everybody.
Hey Shay. Yeah, that's how I feel. That's how I feel. One Piece. That's how I feel. One Piece Bounty Rush. I ain't gonna lie, boy. The way I roll for that game, I ain't gonna lie. I'm damn near hitting well status. The way I roll for that game.
We don't
Not
see
lately.
it.
But especially when Roger first came out.
That game for Roger.
That fact, when Roger first came out and when Kaido's hybrid form came out, boy, when I say I was rolling, I was rolling.
But
I remember pissing off Dark. I got that shit first roll, sent in the group chat. He was like, "Fuck you, give me your account. You don't even play."
I got my Roger.
I got the Kaido and Roger.
But another random thing, like the rarity tiers, is like it's I feel like it's a mix of like being a part of the group of people, like part of being that upper echelon of people that the only ones with that, and the fact that I'm just different. And I'm like it's just like, and I gotta have the legendary tier stuff because like it's legendary, so I gotta have it. Like I gotta have it. I gotta have it.
But
All you gotta do is put like legendary in front of a majority of things, and that's gonna make people automatically want to have it. So rarity tiers definitely goes heavily into that system.
And also
cause
like really like I say, I gotta be drippy. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I gotta have the drip.
I do
I
gotta
gotta
have
have
that
it.
shit on me. It
We
is
drippy,
required.
man. Uh-huh.
If I'm playing a video
Like
game,
I'm
I
drippy.
gotta have that shit
If you wouldn't like,
on. I didn't spend hella money in Persona just to have that shit on while I play through the story.
you
Gotta
know,
have that
my
shit
big
on.
you know, we almost
Shout out Bleach Brave Souls too, because they took a lot of my money. Fuck you, K Lab.
oh yeah, and just make sure you
yeah.
just make sure you never ask Bill if he ate a meal on Monster Week.
Your bitch ass up here.
Yeah, gotcha games can't play them anymore. Nope. Mm-mm. Anything with a gotcha system can't play it for real.
I gotta
Nope.
stay away from that shit.
I don't really see the problem.
Aren't you still
I
playing
feel like
Squadron?
Me either.
Master Duel got me in the chokehold.
You might say playing what?
Squadron?
Squadron's not even really a gotcha game. If you generally think about it, because I'm not rolling for a chance to get the characters. I can just get the characters whenever.
If you get the gems, yeah.
Not even if you actually do the star system.
Oh yeah, the fucking star pass too. Yeah.
Every time they
Mhm.
change up who the new character is, like niggas that come out, they be early low to get to star 35. You get this brand new character that we just released like 3 weeks ago. Like at this point, it's just a choice if you just want to play them early, cool. But other than that, I mean, the only thing you're really rolling for is like the emotes and the victory poses and
Those
shit like that.
skins though. Those skins.
All the cool shit.
Come on now, that Super Saiyan 4
I can
Vegeta was
respect
the
that. I
best.
can I can respect that as a gotcha system, like cosmetics and shit.
Hmm.
But like I just don't like locking heroes like characters behind that motherfucking gotcha system.
Facts. You know what I'm saying?
To, to a
For a little
character.
while,
A
I
for a
motherfucker
little
can have so much less skill than you, but have so much more money than you, and you just can't beat them.
or just better luck.
Because they fought their way through the game.
Pay to
I
win.
think I think that's generally what most gotcha systems. Granted, they're not going to implement it, but they should implement in terms of if you release a new character of any sort, there should be a system to where you can get them for free, even though if it could be like a little bit of a grind, cool, and all this other stuff. But if it's like cosmetic wise, where it's like, oh, you want to see them in a different color outfit, or oh, you want to see this exclusive skin, shit like that, blah 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 blah, or oh, they have this set emote for that character, and that should be an option, whether if you wanna roll for it or not of in-game currency. But
Mhm.
me having to grind up a good 1,000, 10,000, 20,000 just to do 1 to 2 good multis, and then boom, hey, look, we're gonna give you the same character that you were struggling to get before, but this time we're gonna give you 5 of them because you don't need them, and we're just gonna throw it in your face. I ain't gonna lie, that really
and
be pissing me off.
of course the other aspect of the gotcha games and the different, you know what I'm saying, different loot tier systems. You know what I'm saying? I was one of those people that indulged quite heavily in rolling for anime baddies. I've been I was one of those people. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole different aspect of a game in itself. You just want the bad bit. You just want the bad bitch character. And I there's boy back in my heyday, boy, back in that heyday of those type of games, boy. Ooh, I had your boy kind of spent a little bit. I was one of them. I
Not
was one of them
heyday.
for a little while. I was one of them.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying? Don't let it
here's
be a
the
baddie with a good power. Don't let it be a baddie with a good power. I'm 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 spending.
The blue one in the middle. Do you see how the pillow, the
take
blue
my
towel?
money. Here's a question though, right? Do y'all prefer the gotcha system over being able to just straight up buy it? I feel like y'all
Yes,
kind of ignoring
I
it.
absolutely,
I like
absolutely,
I like I like I like
absolutely.
Really?
It varies.
Nah,
Absolutely.
me,
itself.
I like to like grind for it,
They're too
like
close.
get the money first and then pay for it instead of
Exactly.
trying to roll.
Yeah.
Like I'd rather just pay for the character.
It
Mm.
gives that self
I
I
rather
got
grind.
it gives that
it
self
depends. It depends
accomplishment.
on. Yeah.
Yeah.
It depends on what you mean by buying it. Like, am I buying it with in-game currency that I can earn
Like
in the
Yeah,
game?
in game, in game.
so, like
Like
for
you,
Yeah, then I
you
for
know for
prefer.
sure you'll get it if you spend this amount of money,
Indeed.
and
I
that's how
prefer
it.
buying because if somebody just put in more time and pain in the game, and that's why they got the better character than me, I can respect that.
Yeah, that's why I say I rather grind. So I
A lot, a
prefer
lot
to
of
do that. They get that sense of confidence that what you just did is.
I think it varies.
I like having some. I like having something to work towards in the game too.
see. I ain't gonna, I thought it was a debate between. I thought not whether you grinded or bought it, or the fact of like, do you have the option of spending money to automatically get somebody, or roll in to see if you get that person? I was like, say if that's the question, then
That's the
I
question.
want. I'll say yeah. I rather the randomness because that the whole thrill of that system, in my opinion, is to see if you're gonna get that person you want, not automatically getting them.
Like
Uh,
that
I
season,
never.
you grinded
I
that
never
whole
played
season just to
gotcha.
get that one person.
Me personally,
I was a collector. I never played gotcha games for the thrill of rolling a gotcha. I was a
Excuse me, I'm
collector.
sorry.
like I said, me personally, I think it varies upon the game
Mhm.
because you like I said, I won't say I'm heavy into Squadra compared to everybody else, but I'm the most one who plays it. When I got the downtime
Yeah.
to play it and stuff like that, and I do like how they have this system of, hey, you can either if you got the gems, get the character for the good old 250, or you can really just get in the field, grind it up, and all this other stuff to what you want to call
Like
it,
that too.
get the character eventually, right?
Hmm.
Um, I personally, if I got the gems, I'm just gonna get the character eventually. I mean, I'm just gonna get the character right then and there, so I don't have to care about it. Because yes, even though they are on the star system, and all you gotta do is just level up the character, each character stars. How they go about it is very weird because they may put a character that recently came out, for example, like Vegito, at like at star 52, but I'm already like 100 stars in. I can't go back to grab the nigga because I already got someone from that area. Now they may do some leeways on stuff like that, but instead of because again I played a lot of gotchas like Seven Deadly Sins, Dokkan Battle, stuff like that, to where yeah, this new unit looks nice. He has nice abilities and stats, but then you also fill him up in a pool full of other niggas that all had their time and you might have gotten throughout the course of time and things like that. It's like you're not guaranteed him unless by some miraculous chance you are, but or the petty system or pity system. It's a pity system if a game has that, but you're taking that chance of damn I spent 10, damn I spent 10, damn I spent 10, and you may end up with the same five niggas that you probably already got in maxed out, full stats on all this other stuff, blah 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 blah, and then you have to wait what 4 or 5 6 7 months down the line just for him to pop up on another banner for another character that you may want to then do the same process over again. Yeah, you may get him now, but now that may not be your target. That may not be your goal, and you may want the new face on the banner, and then you're doing that all over again to try getting the new face of the banner. Now you got the old face of the banner, and it's just like it's kind of like a constant cycle
That
of
that pity system, that shit hits me hard as a collector. Because there's been times where I've spent my money just because I know that if I pull on this bitch like 10, 20 times, I'll get the motherfucker guaranteed, no problem.
See, I'm like, so actually, I said for sure, but yeah, it does kind of depend because even though I will always pick the RNG over just getting the character majority of the time. When it comes to something like my hero, to where I've put like I grind a lot, a lot, a lot. Like I said, I have almost every character unlocked in that game off and just grinding. So that's a lot, a lot, a lot of hours. A lot of those, like, it does hurt to grind a lot for tickets, hit that random RNG for a character, and then get the most trash stuff ever. That does sting. But I also feel like it's a double edged sword because I do like that's for those few seconds of anticipation when it's rolling to see if I'm gonna get what I wanted. Like that feeling is nice as well. So like I feel like it does depend. I feel like for me personally, it definitely does depend.
I feel like
Here's
for
a
oh my
here's
fault.
an important thing to important question or perspective. But y'all growing up, did y'all play like Yu-Gi-Oh and Magic the Gathering, all sorts of card games? Because technically,
Still play Yu-Gi-Oh now.
um, that's a gotcha system right there.
I'm
You
pulling
go to
packs.
Target, buy a box, and try. I hope you
Hmm.
get the cards that
Yeah,
you want.
I do that to this day.
yeah, we do
Facts.
that match though.
Yeah, now, but I do
You know,
like
I do
and
I do
do
that I do that in real life to this day. My Yu-Gi-Oh collection is extensive.
I do like in Duel Links how they like if you play enough
Shit.
or just randomly if you keep logging in enough, they give you the stuff for it. They give you enough to roll enough as long as you be on the game. So I do
That's
like stuff like that, but you can still get there too.
Hold
that's the
on,
thing they did in Duel
folks.
Links that I love that they didn't do in Master Duel. I wish they would have did the Master Duel, where there's a certain amount of each card in the box, and you keep pulling, and you keep pulling to get all the cards in the box, and you got to reset the box.
Hold on,
Versus
folks.
Mm-hmm.
you having the same chance to get every card every time you pull.
Ken has something she wants to say. Oh, never mind. She went mute. Oh, never mind. She's off
Oh
mute.
wait, no, no. I didn't want to interrupt. I do have to go now, unfortunately. But I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for having me. I would love to come back. This is great. Y'all are phenomenal podcasters, and y'all are very entertaining and knowledgeable and super dope. But thank you again, and I hope y'all have a great night.
Send you,
You
Ken.
Well,
too.
as well.
Absolutely. Have a good one.
Bye.
Now she's gone. We can talk shit about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, proceed. My
Kid,
fault.
Ro- I think Rose still in the chat. We gonna get murdered.
I'll be alright.
She gotta
How
catch
did
me.
the
She gotta catch me first.
She lived closer to to Mountain Freak first.
I was about to say, y'all. Hey, look, I'm good.
I was just saying that. I was saying in general, even in person.
I send out flying drop kicks to everybody. I'm saying.
Hey,
I'm
hey,
Honestly, I know
good,
that ain't sign
good
nobody. Man. So
random,
you need to run up, you get that
good
flying drop
random
kick.
Keith Gordon.
He
Good
said the
random Keith
flying
Gordon
drop
drop
kick,
kick.
gender neutral flying drop kick.
Hood. Hey, like my boy wait a minute, like my boy Kazuma says in Konosuba. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? I'm for equality. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind everybody
I'm for
get
opportunity.
my boy
brother said these drop kicks are rated E for everyone.
he
Hey,
said that all the time, and
exactly.
I think that's one of the funniest things in anime is him saying that shit anytime something comes up. Hey, you really gonna hit a woman? I'm like, hey, hey, I'm all for equality. Hey, anybody can get it.
But to tag to what Velly said, I ain't gonna lie. I wish Master Duel did that as well. In terms of when going off of a selection pack or whatnot, if it was like a set amount in the URs, or technically like there's a like it'll do like a play set of URs and whatnot. Granted, they you can always grab more, which also pisses me off. And then they also post some other shit overall, but nonetheless, like if they did the like set amount, like three each card, whatever the case may be, I'd be happy about that because it's like at least I know I'm guaranteed to get the card eventually. Versus I'm just pulling, and I may never get the card, or I may get the card off a random chance, or I just may get enough material to dismantle to make the card. But yeah,
I feel like there's a beauty in like gotcha systems though. That's like you guys kind of touched on it. I don't think the games that have gotcha systems would be the same without those gotcha systems. There's something about the gotcha system that helps you explore that the game wouldn't really function without it. Like if Yu-Gi-Oh, if from jump you could just go in and buy whatever Yu-Gi-Oh cards you wanted, um, instead of having to buy the packs that had all the other stuff. Like I don't feel like the game would play or develop
That's
the
what that,
same way it has now.
that's what people do. You know who does that in Yu-Gi-Oh? Just buys the cards without pulling packs. You know who do that? The
Kaiba.
niggas who win the world championship. That's who does that. That's the appropriate way to play Yu-Gi-Oh.
But no, it's different though. I'm saying like as if the game just started where there was no pack and you just bought cards without being able to like explore and look at what cards are even available or out there, I don't think the game will function the same way. Like at that point, people just start buying the cards from the TV show that they saw, right? They wouldn't actually buy the card, they wouldn't discover and find new things that interest them and continue to keep
But
going, you know?
that's what most people do. A lot of people don't rip Yu-Gi-Oh packs.
Indeed.
That's a thing of the past now. A lot of people just because Yu-Gi-Oh is purely competitive now because there's not really much to go on as a collector because Yu-Gi-Oh cards aren't worth a lot. So people just buy the cards that other people are opening and build their decks like that versus like Pokemon where there's like chase cards in the pack that are worth like hundreds of dollars and shit.
Yeah, I
Also,
was actually about to
I
mention
just wanted to
Pokemon. I
place
actually
these
bought
and
the
then
Pokemon
press
cards
link
the
and
other
then.
day, but
Yeah, shit like that where there's cards you can hit in that bitch that are worth $300 $400 and shit like that. That's what keeps the whole gotcha thing alive when it comes to IRL card games for real.
Indeed.
Sorry.
I don't know if the competitive system would exist
But
without the
here's
gotcha
the
system that created
policy.
it, though.
What?
It would because
Not
the
to the level.
yes, the competitiveness is just playing the game against somebody else
Yeah, but like I'm saying, like, how would you know what cards are out there?
by picking the cards. That's what they do now. You pick the cards to build your deck and then play against the person.
Because you do have
Well,
people
I
who
guess you're right.
you do
It'd have
have
to be like
people
a card
who
shop where you can.
my fault, bro.
No, you got it. I finished my thought.
Oh, I was meaning to
A lot of
say.
people do that too. A lot
Oh,
of people go to tournaments at card shops and they buy their cards at the shop. Like they actively pick through the cards they have on display at the shop to build their deck.
At the other
but
button.
yeah, I was mainly
Like
just saying that niggas who take the time to actually buy packs and stuff like that, they resell the cards depending on the value of the card. And that's usually how niggas can also pick up cards themselves without trying to pull for packs. So you're saying instead of me spending a hundred s dollars on a pack or 70 to 100 ish dollars on a box full of cards, and I may not get the card. I can just go online, see who's selling this card for how many. Okay, cool. I can buy three Call by the Graves for like $2 each. Bet I don't need to search for it.
Well, it's not that
at
simple though, big bro. Because
the
sometimes, I
math.
mean, if you're playing competitive, then yeah, it is that simple. But if you're playing like if you're a collector, sometimes it's better to buy the pack because then you can get like a different. It's more of an investment to buy the pack, right? Because you can get stuff that's like everything that you come get, everything that you get out of that pack would be mint condition. You don't have to
All
worry about.
you would really have to buy packs is either you just like ripping packs or you're a reseller selling to collectors. Because even with collectors, a lot of people just buy the stuff they need to add to their collection. When it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh,
Um,
at least, because
oh,
like you know how in Pokemon there'll be different cards with like varying rarities.
yeah,
So like one Charizard ain't as rare as the other Charizard that's possible to get from this pack. Shit like
yeah,
that keeps pack pulling alive. They don't have that in Yu-Gi-Oh. Cards have
yeah.
set rarities, and that's just the rarity they are.
I'm talking about strictly from my perspective. I only played. I only mess with the Pokemon stuff. I'm still new to it all, but the Pokemon stuff, you got different arts for cards. You got
Yeah,
the centering for cards makes the card more or less valuable.
shit like
Um,
that don't really exist in Yu-Gi-Oh.
I'm saying I
mm,
believe with Yu-Gi-Oh is only just whether it was first edition or not. I believe that's I know that's
Yeah,
how I used to
that's
whether it
the
was first edition or not.
that's
That's
the
really it.
it being first edition is like the value in buying packs, but buying first edition packs is the you're already fucking with the resale market crazy at that point.
Coffee. And why don't you put
hey,
this?
low key, maybe the idea isn't even to buy the cards and open the pack. You just keep
Press
hold
link
on to
in.
the pack.
I
No.
I buy packs because I just enjoy ripping packs open and seeing what's in there. I just fucking
Oh
enjoy
yeah,
that.
no, absolutely,
But like
absolutely.
when I'm deck building, I buy my shit on. I just straight buy the cards on when I'm trying to actually build decks. But
Indeed.
like I personally enjoy opening packs, so I buy a lot of packs.
which is the same, which also goes into loot boxes and shit like that with my hero. I personally enjoy rolling to see what I get. So hey,
Yeah,
same thing.
type cool. But
Indeed.
like the chase isn't there in Yu-Gi-Oh the way it is in other trading card games.
Factual.
Are we all gamblers? Is that all
Borderline.
it is?
We're getting real close. That edge is not that far. I feel like
I
a
mean, it's
good.
only bad if we lose, right?
Just
That's
know
what
if
they
I go
said
to
in JJK, right? People
if
don't
I
take
go to
gambles. They
Vegas,
just
just know if I'm in Vegas, hey, what happened in Vegas stays in Vegas. And if I happen to become a gambler during that said point in time, then that does not define me for the rest of my life. That's all I'm gonna say right there.
Depends on
I
depends on how you carry it, but
I
you
ain't
know.
going. I
yeah.
ain't going to judge you, man. I'm gonna make my little sly joke every now and then because that's just honcho. But I ain't gonna judge you though.
Go ahead,
The
you
Vegas
know.
stays in
This
Vegas.
week,
Happen to Vegas stays in Vegas.
as we speak right
Where's your
now, the
money?
Winter Olympics are starting up. All the countries are walking out of the streets.
Okay, I assume he's not talking to us. Eh,
I still need to say in this topic.
Oh, I said the Winter Olympics.
You said a what?
the Winter Olympics.
Damn. I ain't
Started
gonna
up.
ask
All the
because that's
countries
rude.
are walking out.
Like,
They're walking out.
Yeah, all the countries are walking out. Canada just walked out. They brought 211 athletes.
Pink.
Damn.
Crazy.
like this.
How do you like that?
Any last points on topics of us being mini gamblers?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
And
So
the
Nah.
community of mini
99% of
gamblers.
all gamblers quit before their next big win.
Yeah.
That is a popular saying.
I just want to. It's a fact.
Well, granted, is it really a fact because the fate of luck? Because I could be 20 deep and trying to pull something. I Why should I force myself to do that 30 because that could be my next big win within that 21 to 29. See, look, that's just
I
adding more of of the death.
say calling that a fact is kind of wild because you know what I'm saying. You know, yeah, I know you're trolling, but realistically, there's that's why gambling exists in the first point. Most people, well, not say why, that's majority why it's so prevalent in the first point because you don't want to stop. Because what happens if you stop before? What happens if your next hand was that hand to win? What happens if your next pull was that pull to get it? So you keep going, but it could have been. But what if it's the next one? So that's actually a very real mindset that makes it so prevalent.
But now the
Well,
leading
yeah, but
question
it's
is,
also the fact that people like to gamble.
but I guess now the leading
It's
question
not good.
is the
You're right,
mind
there is.
it's the mindset what pushes us to make more negative decisions. Because granted, like I said, everything is luck based. Some things are statistic based. Some things you really gotta know the nooks and crannies of it to really be invested in it, right? Like if you go to the stock market, you're just not gonna put $100 towards a stock that you may not know your information on, but you
I
gonna
mean,
take you make
actually,
no do your information do your research on things before you just
Shut
put money
your
towards it.
ass up.
But if you gambling back to back to back again, I'm back again type beat and whatnot, you could lose. You may win, may not the amount you want to win, but then in your mind you're like, oh, okay, well I won, I could keep the streak going, and now lose, win again. Okay, I could double up because maybe I'm getting the hang of lose, and then you say, well, I lost enough times. Let me back out and whatnot. But now you have that mindset of, but what if my next hand is the best hand that I ever had throughout my time
I
on
mean,
me, and then you go
you
back
can't
in,
stop
and then
out
you
in the
lose.
red.
Wait.
Hey, sometimes it's best sometimes it's best to leave early if the signs ain't on your side for real. Trust me. There's certain things in prison to where, hey, guess what? You may want to count your blessings before the blessings run out.
Yeah, I
You can
mean, you're right. I'm honestly just, I'm kind of trolling, but we all
Hey,
play
you were
D and
trolling.
D.
That's what I said. You were trolling, but like that's actually your troll syndrome is a very real thing of why gambling is so prevalent. Like besides wanting to gamble, that's the last thing I'm gonna actually say because we played enough topic.
That should be
It's
good
like
for
it's literally A lot of people love to gamble, but also because like that what if. It's always the what if that is
Real.
why a lot of people love to gamble. It's the what if. What if my next hand is that winning hand? What if my next thing is my big break? Like what? It's the what if factor.
But in a way, gambling, I don't want to say it takes it's a game, which people love, but it's also like sometimes it's the smart thing to do.
Depending on your
Like
situation.
if I told you guys right now, like, hey, you can there's 100% chance, like if you choose option A, there's 100% chance that I'll give you $10 tomorrow. But if you choose option B, flip a coin and I'll give you $1,000 tomorrow if it's heads. The smart option is to take the coin flip for $1,000 just because of risk versus reward.
There's also a
Depending on
50-50.
the situation.
Gambling isn't necessarily the problem. The problem is when the risk and reward ratio ain't it.
I gamble with my life every
Also,
day. It's called
I can turn that $100 into 1,000.
yeah, like it depends on your situation. Like for me right now, $100, I'll take them. I won't.
They said
Wait,
I'm
they,
turning
he said
I
he
said
said
10.
10. He said
I
10.
said 10. I
And
did not. See,
well,
you
I
already yo. You're gonna
I
need
got
to
this
You
one.
know, 10. I could turn that 10 into 1,000. I could turn that 10. I can pack flip it. The
That
fuck?
10, that
But
10 is
typically the way you
guaranteed,
turn a 10 into 1,000 are a gamble.
but not all the time.
hey, life
Like
is a
what
gamble.
way?
It's a good
What
majority of the
way?
time.
What way?
Good majority.
My
What
1,000
way is there to
guaranteed off
turn
that.
$10 to 1,000? That's not a gamble.
Like I said, hey,
In
life is
some
a
That 10
ways,
gamble.
it's
go to my
either
gas tank.
I
business,
mean, my
investment.
shit, my
For me to
shit,
go
my
to
shit
work.
guaranteed. My
A
shit
purchase.
guaranteed. I got clientele.
But even still,
But
that's
that's
like
neither here nor there.
businesses
Thank you for
are.
that. But
There's chance to business too.
yeah, I understand where you're coming from, but it's
I
mainly
hate this nigga.
people out there who do gamble. Please, if it's a real addiction, please seek help. Like,
Yeah, absolutely. If it's a real addiction, or yeah, if the risks are too high, seek help for sure.
Grant, granted, boy, you gamble every day. You just don't. You just not subscribed to the art of that you are gambling, but you are gambling right now. And I wholeheartedly am just saying this as an example. And you know, God forbid anything happens to your lovely home and your relationship, whatnot. Right now, there is a gamble of a toss up that one day Shay could wake up and just not like you, gang.
That
Yeah,
is
that's
crazy.
true.
But
That is
but it's
very
factual.
true. Yeah,
There's
it's a
there
gamble that I
there's
can wake up one day and just
there's one day that you could walk outside your house and a Hyundai just hit you just cause the nigga
That's
behind the wheel
true.
just trash. That
But
it's a
there's
gamble,
reason
okay?
to it all, right? There's reason to it all.
Yeah,
Is it really though?
it's a reason that you left your house 1 minute after you normally leave your house, and just so happened a Honda was just being driven by a reckless driver, and he just so happened to hit you. That everything's a gamble in life, nigga. We gamble every day, but guess what? I know when to count my losses as a this is a learning lesson. Maybe I shouldn't put invest so much into this. A sometimes I gotta work around these different things. We have to take these moments in our lives. You feel me? And learn from the situation, because guess what? At some point we can't learn from the situation anymore, and that could really just spell out the good old word doom right in front of us. And there is no takesy backsies on that one. There is no big win. That's a major loss in your life. You feel me?
True. You know what's crazy?
Oh, he get a
I might have some more. R- Remind me at the end of the pod, 'cause I feel like I got some knowledge here that I just learned from this conversation.
bet. Moving on to the next topic, the last topic of the night. Yes, sir. Last topic. When sequels. God damn it. The fucking Discord. My fault. Got scrolled. Yep. Hold on. We gonna get there. Yep. The fuck everything at? Oh, there he goes. When sequels go too far or not far enough, evaluating sequels that change direction drastically versus those that played it too safe.
Hey,
uh,
hey,
I'm not gonna say it's.
I know Velly and Fresh can feel can understand this one, get behind this one. Good old Code Vein 2.
Yes. Yeah,
Taking
you already
away
know. I was
their
right there with you, man.
goddamn multiplayer. You strayed from the path. The everyone loved the multiplayer. That was the major part of the game. We've done talked about this before. I'm not going to talk about it too long, but it was a major part of the game. and you removed it. Yeah, you removed one of probably the best part, if not the most fun part of the game out of it.
That was the reason I
The
was
reason I
like,
played.
dang, like,
It's
ooh,
not the direct sequel. It's the third game of the game, but it pretty much kind of ruined it. And that's Army of Two, Devil's Cartel. Like
Oh,
what it took all of what we loved about Army of Two and just basically stripped it away. Character didn't talk. Co-op was trash. Story was
yeah.
real kind of generic. It just it took everything away from it. So I believe they had made a better. We could have still been having Army of Two going. That was a series that had a lot of something behind it. But
That
that
what?
third game kind of just
I like that plan.
I feel like it would
What's
be crazy not to mention Call of Duty in this situation because
that like completely straight off the path? Was it the third one?
yeah.
Yeah, that
And
shit. I couldn't get behind that. The Saints Row, the third. It was like playing a completely different game. It like was nowhere near the
yeah,
same.
you
I
talking
say
about
they
like
tried.
Saints Row the Third being good or
It just it changed.
It strayed
I
off
mean,
the path extremely.
yeah, because they tried to be so much opposite of GTA. That was its competition. It was trying to best be as different, yet kind of too far to that being.
I I feel like Saints Row is a great example. I actually love the third. The third was one of my favorites.
Was it the third or the fourth?
Um,
That
the
nigga.
some of the
The
fourth there was one
A
when
fourth
they went to
complete.
hell. There was the
the
Yeah, yeah,
video game
fourth
version.
completely went out.
that was the third one.
Mm.
What?
The third one was the video game. The fourth
No, the
one
third one
you
was in
had.
the third one wasn't
Well,
the
no,
video
no.
game.
The third one was the movie shit. They turned it into a movie. That's what they did,
Yeah,
and it
A
took it
movie?
away from yeah. So if you play the third one, the very first mission you do, they turn it into they say it's like a movie that's going on, and they continue on with
I was
that
just about to
with
pull that
the
out.
fourth one and technically the fifth one, but it became a standalone. The Hell's shit that was
when it got
all
hell,
yeah. The first two were you are a gangster and this is you living a
yeah,
gangster's
it's
life,
your
and then
game.
the third one was gangster movie, and it just continued from there because the fourth one it's a video game, but it's a movie about being transported to like a video game type thing or the whole
Well, hold
alien
on.
shit.
I don't think that's because the third one wasn't even a movie. The third one you got caught robbing the bank, and then that's
That was
It was a
the
movie
third.
scene.
It was a
Yeah,
yeah. That's it was a
oh,
movie scene.
you're
Yeah.
right. I guess you are. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
it was, and then they went into the whole alien with you
There
becoming
was
the president and shit.
yeah. That the
that's
Saints have become famous, and they were making a movie about the Saints.
yeah,
That
Hmm.
was the third one.
Yeah. You're right. You're right.
that's where it got different. It tried to be different from GTA. The fourth one just
I didn't.
completely went off the rails. So I do fuck with the fourth one, but still,
I still feel like the third one was still a great game.
It was
we're
good
not saying it's a
gameplay
bad.
wise, but story wise, towards
It
what it
can
Yeah,
was,
be a good game while still straying off of the path.
yeah, but like it was not like Saints Row Three is completely farly different from one and two.
So yeah, a
Completely.
lot of people who were like diehard fans of the series, the third one threw them off way too much, and it just wasn't as enjoyable as the first two.
Like we didn't like you said, you like it. I like it too. It's just straight from the path. That
Yeah,
was most of
I
the like.
didn't hate it. I didn't hate it. I just don't got the same love for it that I do for the first two because it was just
I'll go play. What's crazy is I'll go play the fourth one before the third. I'll go play 1 and 2 first.
What
I love
Halo?
that third one.
What Halo fall into this category?
I didn't play enough of Halo to know that I changed the
I would say
direction.
Halo
I
is
played
it
I played last two Halo games and I don't stray from the path. I just think they're bad games.
Damn.
I was gonna say I'll chop it up like how Call of Duty is this. It's
It's the
trying
one
to
where
reinvent their wheel. They don't have to reinvent
the
the wheel.
the one where you're like going back and forth between the one guy's story and Master Chief's story, that shit was just ass. Like the story itself was just fucking ass.
down here so they can like
Yo,
But it was still Halo. It was still Halo through and through. But the story was just ass.
hey, but
Is there one? Oh, go ahead, Bob. You about to say something?
I need to mention this one because Assassin's Creed, that game has done some things as far as going from where it really began in the first Assassin's Creed to where it is now with Mirage or with Shadows and stuff. That was a very strong stray from the path where a lot of the things that you used to have to do, like a lot of the mechanics that exist inside the games now, are just kind of like shadows of how the shadows of what they actually meant inside of the first game. Because in the first game, I don't know how many people played it, but you had like high profile actions and low profile actions, or you couldn't just be caught running around on top of buildings. You had to be like in a location without any guards before you did any sort of free running, or else the guards will catch you or they'll be on your ass. There's wanted posters. They had the first Assassin's Creed had wanted posters where you had to go through, take posters down or do all kinds of stuff to lower your notoriety. It wasn't something that just like faded once the guards got tired of chasing you. There's so many mechanics that still exist inside of the new Assassin's Creed games, but they don't have the substance that they really had in the first games or in the first one or two. Um,
First two.
I feel
I feel that same way about
Says
Black
I
Ops.
feel like
My bad, Bree.
I'm kind of like love and hate when it comes to Assassin's Creed because I think some of the mechanics in the newer games make them better, but I also do understand what you're talking about because I do kind of miss those systems.
Yeah, like the whole Assassin's Creed outfit. Why are you dressed like with the? Where did that white with the red sash and shit? Where did that come from? That came from the fucking scholars in the first game where you had to try to blend in with them niggas. But now it's just become like something that's cool.
Mhm.
say one I would say here is like it's a. I feel like it's a good middle ground. Like I feel like in a good way. I feel like it didn't stray far enough to where it changed the game, but it strayed from it kind of like story wise. I say between God of War and God of War Two, the first ones,
Yeah, yeah,
because you go from trying you go from your goal of going after the God of War for tainting your mind with those blades that caused you to kill your wife and daughter to the second one, you've been betrayed by Zeus and killed by him and sent to the underworld where you get saved by a Titan. So then now where your whole perspective changes, and now you're on a hunt against all of the gods. Now I feel like that's a good middle ground of not straying too far, but straying just far enough that the whole scope of what you're playing for changes. I kind of like that approach.
I also like how the 2019, is that what it was? Like the
18,
reboot of that. That definitely strayed from the path too, but I like
definitely.
that the character also changed in like a. It's hard to describe. Like that was the development of a game, like what you're talking about, from the base God of War, from God of War 2, 3 to all of it. That was a good direction,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and
And that was one
it
of those
wasn't
good middle
extreme. It
grounds.
wasn't even playing it safe. That shit was extreme.
It's
Good,
also
bro.
what the people want. It's also what the people wanted. That was
Yeah,
back then. That was something that was talked about all the time. It was like we took out the most popular guys. You know what I'm saying? What when online start really getting popular, it was like, what about, you know what I'm saying? What about the Norse gods? Like how can we find a way to go after the Norse gods? So hey, that was actually fire about that was actually a very fire concept about it.
yeah, absolutely.
I
PlayStation
also
got a lot of games that have developed in like a in a way. Some of them good, some of them okay. Um,
I ain't gonna lie, y'all kind of said the ones that I was thinking. Because I was talking about to see Assassin's Creed and stuff like that. I guess this one more directed towards Freak.
I kind of like that.
Yeah,
You
more
know what I
directed
mean?
towards Freak. Last of Us. Last of Us
I was
one.
debating saying that. I was debating saying that this whole time.
Last of Us
Hmm.
one. Last of Us two. Do you personally feel, as someone who advocates Last of Us to be that top echelon type of game, that Last of Us two took a very drastic turn compared to what Last of Us one was?
Let's see what you
I,
got.
I was trying to figure out. That's why I was debating saying it because I don't know. It was kind of hard. I do kind of feel that it's quite a turn because I don't have anywhere near as much. I didn't have anywhere near as much of an urge to truly go through Last of Us two like I had for the first one. And it's nothing saying nothing against anything, but we had a certain vibe, vibe and thing going on here, and we changed. We took a bold step in another direction.
Mm-hmm.
That's a tough one. I still think it's a good game, but it's definitely one of those drastic turns that I'm iffy on. Definitely iffy.
Okay.
Upcoming.
I don't know if anybody else got anything.
Some other ones.
Mm, I forgot what I was about to say.
Do
Damn
you
it.
think
I was
we?
gonna just say about all the sports, just mainly all the sports games. Like for instance, 2K, basketball, Madden, football, and then like wrestling. Like I would say like for wrestling, Robert SmackDown was like his peak, and it kind of fell off with 2K, and then like Mad throughout the years, it got to get too realistic. Same thing with NBA 2K. It's just like certain like I said, you can access it varies for us where it fell off for us at certain points. Like me, like Madden 10 was probably at its peak for me, and then like Robert SmackDown, and if we go to the 2K era, maybe like 2K 19, 12 to 19 was pretty solid, but it kind of fell off after 19, in my opinion. So it's like with the games, you just pick your year, and you can kind of see where that decline kind of hit.
Here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got a question for Veli specifically,
This actually.
and also Zora if he was here. But how do you feel about the directions that Pokemon has went? Like from the big starting of the game to where it is now, because now it's 3D and stuff like that. They got a whole bunch of different mechanics. Um,
I think
uh,
I think it's had its ups and downs. I feel like it's the most up that it's ever been now, though. But I feel like it's definitely had its ups and downs. There's been like, subpar games, like mediocre games, like Sword and Shield. Um,
mm,
but then you also got great games like the last two that came out. Gen 4 remakes were great. The Legend series is amazing. So I've enjoyed the change in Pokemon, specifically being the Legend series. I think that's the best thing they've ever done.
okay.
I think one interesting thing about Pokemon changes they made is I'm super mixed feeling about how I feel about this. I really don't know how I feel about it all the way. I don't know if it's good or bad for me personally. A lot of people like it, but I'm good and bad about it. How they made the wild Pokemon you're able to see what you're going after before you go into the grass. Like they're just walking around Pokemon. I like that aspect of how realistic it more makes it because that's how it would be in the actual thing. But I don't know, it takes away from that RNG of trying to catch niggas that you're gonna scroll randomly go through the grass and find. It's like it kind of takes away from that. So I like it. I like it a lot. It's good and bad to me personally. That's the biggest thing in my eyes for new Pokemon.
I love that feature as a shiny hunter because I'm a shiny hunter. I love being able to see the shiny.
How does this go together?
That's actually very reasonable because
You think?
the things people do for to get the shiny Pokemon in other games, where it's just what like saving the game state and just reloading it until it's a different color.
B.
I've done multiple 700 plus egg hunts. I've done a lot of different shiny hunting methods. Got a lot of shinies out of it, but I got like 4 hunts that all went over 700 eggs. I got one hunt that was 1,000 plus. A hunt that I actually never completed. I never got my shiny Sobble. 1,000 plus eggs.
To 1,000 plus eggs.
1,000 plus eggs.
Damn.
Another thing, kind
That
of a
nigga
Pokemon.
driving off
I
egg
kind of don't
prices
like
in
how
the
they kind
real
of
world. What the fuck?
kind of don't like how they dumb down they kind of I kind of don't like how they dumb down the difficulty for Pokemon, the newer Pokemon as opposed to old Pokemon. And I think that's something also that I kind of have a problem with, just very slightly, just very slightly, very
I
slightly
don't
problem.
think. I think it depends on the games. Like Sword and Shield was stupidly easy, but the I think Gen 9 had a good difficulty level to it, especially with the evil team, the way they work, and the
I haven't
Titan
played.
Pokemon.
I haven't played. I've been saving Scarlet Violet this whole time. I'm definitely more so going off the Sword and Shield when I say that for sure.
Yeah, I think they got back on the right track with Scarlet and Violet, and then the Legends games are difficult. The Legends games are difficult as hell.
All right, so I got a question, Reek, for you specifically. When it comes to making it easier or dumbing it down, what specifically about it do you feel is like dumbing it down or making it too easy? Do you feel like the EXP share is making the game too easy, or like the gym level?
That's an extreme aspect of it that adds to that for sure, for sure. That's an
I
extreme
think
aspect that makes it a lot easier.
I think the
Not having
biggest
to
part of
grind
it
each Pokemon.
the biggest part of it is really just bad AI. Like especially in
Yeah,
Sword and
AI
Shield,
is kind of cheese.
especially in Sword and Shield, the gym leaders suck. Gym leaders suck. And
Again,
something they did in the Gen 4 remakes that they need to do this in every Pokemon game, bro. The Elite Four in the Gen 4 remakes, their Pokemon had perfect IVs. They were EV trained. They had good held items. They were like it was literally the pinnacle of Pokemon battling. That's what the Elite 4 should be.
Okay.
I
I
will
wiped
say,
I wiped multiple times on that Elite 4.
but also to go along with that, to go along with what I said earlier, being able, I feel like even though I'm very I'm very middle ground with this, even though I'm kind of trending towards good, I still like being able to see what wild Pokemon. I like the wild Pokemon in the wild. I feel like that also makes the game easier. It's a lot easier it's a lot easier to get the people that build the team you want than it was beforehand.
Yeah, well,
I
we've done Nuzlocke in here. How do you feel about towards like being able to see which Pokemon towards Nuzlocke? Do you feel like that makes it too easy?
A little bit.
Depends on how you like. Yeah, kind of. Because some people, even in the games where you can't see your Pokemon, some people like the people who are like real serious about their Nuzlocks. They plan out their encounters ahead of time to kind of swing the RNG in their favor.
Mm-hmm.
I remember Sword and
Restart
Shield
the
came
game.
out, and
Not a fan of that in the slightest. Not a fan of that in the slightest.
I
That
remember
takes a big away from Nuzlocke to me.
when Sword and Shield came out, and people were Nuzlocking Sword and Shield when they first started doing the overworld Pokemon, and motherfuckers just close their eyes and run in the straight line. See what they did. That was a hilarious kind of Pokemon.
I feel like we're playing like when we're like when a lot of us that take on these Nuzlocke challenges. I feel like we're like the only reason you would do it is for the difficulty of a harder Pokemon game. So I feel like planning stuff out and stuff like that, making it easy for yourself. I feel like that defeats the purpose of a Nuzlocke, in my opinion. Unless you're trying to make a video for like I'm trying to get this zero death run or something like that. Unless it's something like that, if you're just playing Nuzlocke and you're planning too much, or I don't know. I feel like all those take away from the difficulty of what we're doing a Nuzlocke for.
Yeah, that's like people do like hardcore Nuzlocks and stuff like that with the crazy rules and shit.
Awesome.
here's the yeah. The difficulty is a part is one of the things that makes the Pokemon games really fun. Because I mean, I'm not like a super Pokemon person. I hadn't played Pokemon since I was like real young, but when my man put me onto that running bun, the Emerald running bun, bro, it's a different level of interest and intrigue when I gotta actually think and plan out and calculate some of these battles to make sure I survive. Like if you don't if you don't have to think about it, the moves that you're picking for Pokemon, it kind of turns into something that's like uh I don't want to say brain rot because that's just a term that people use, but it just kind of turns into something that becomes pretty mindless, boring. It's just clicking the same button over and over again. If
Hey man, sometimes you gotta live or die by that move. You feel me?
But
Sometimes you
that's
gotta live
still
or die by it.
different because this time you never die. It's just live, and that's that's good in
You're
real
right.
life. But like when you're trying to play a game that's supposed to keep you entertained,
Oh, I wish you could have the teddy bear sitting on the couch.
Now,
What you saying?
now I do have something. It's more like
That gray and
I
blue
wouldn't
one would
say
have worked.
exactly sequel, but more towards like how a genre is moving towards in the future. Fighting games, these auto combos. I feel like a lot of games, Tekken, Street
I got
Fighter,
them up before. I
Two
don't
X
see
KO.
anything.
These are all games. Street Fighter 6 auto combos they threw in there. Things are not. It's not making the game more fun. It's making it a little more accessible to newer players. It's not really teaching them how to play the game. They're kind of just pressing the same button over and over again, and it's not teaching them how to actually do the combos. So I think it's a deficit in the long run, but it also makes the game a lot less fun. When you lose to somebody who just turns on, like, let's go Tekken 8 for example, the special style where they just hit that fucking super armor move right as you go do a combo, just constantly super armor, air combo. You press triangles 3 times in a row.
Well, I guess you really
I feel
can't.
like
My fault. Thought you were done.
I was just gonna say I feel like it's not really helping the genre or just like the games in general, like Tekken 8, Street Fighter, you know, those type of games. You feel me?
No, when you have
it's kind
games
of hard
like
to.
Dragon Ball Fighters, when that first came out, that had an auto combo. Now, whether you want to invest your time into learning the skill of a character and things of that nature, that is 100% up to you. I think the motif or the ability or liability, no, ability or the free will. There we go. A better saying to use the auto combo to probably understand a character.
Mm.
Shouldn't be anything wrong with that, per se. But I do also see your point because I do think relying heavily on an auto combo is not the best way to learn about a fighting game, if not to go about a fighting game, especially if you are in the workings of doing things like playing ranked or trying to be a competitive fighting game enthusiast and things like that. But when I don't know if Dragon Ball Fighters necessarily is the first real type of fighting game that has started it. I just know that it was one that implemented it and stuff like that. So quote me however
The
you
way
however.
the way they did it in fighters was good too because
Yeah,
It
auto
does.
combos, yeah, auto combos did way less damage than a true combo,
But then let's
and
go.
it was like if you were just auto comboing your way to the finish line, it was very hard to win matches that way.
yeah, I agree.
But now you have stuff like My Heroes All Justice came out yesterday. I've
And
been playing it a little bit with dropping
that
some friends
laugh.
I met from trade school, right? And they implemented a auto switch combo. So as you press square over and over and over again, because that's the actual like combo button to do like melee punches and stuff. Um, as you do it, you will throw out your quirk attack. Then you'll throw out another one, and then you'll switch directly just by pressing square into the next character. And damage reduction for it. It's the same amount of damage as if I went into manual and did the combo myself and then switched into the next character and continued the combo. So in something like that, it's not like there's no benefit to doing manual. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just there. It's like, all right, this is for the people who want to play manual. But then you have a lot of people who
A situation like
auto
that is hand holding. That's hand holding at its
yeah.
best.
I
I
feel
can
like in
respect.
situations like that, it's a deficit to the game itself.
Yeah, for sure. Like, I can respect how fighters did it because auto combos were kind of there as a learning curve,
They do less
and
damage.
yeah, they do less damage. And you're really not gonna win any fights off of auto combos in fighters, so you really had to learn how to shrink out those and make your true combo. But in a game where you can just like switching characters off of auto combo is crazy.
Yep. Well,
That's insane.
yesterday I was playing with my man is from trade school, and I asked him, I was like, "You playing on manual or auto?" And he said auto or normal because that's what they call it.
They call it
Normal.
normal.
They call it normal, and then there's two settings over there where it's, I think it's like quirk ability auto combo, and then it's auto switch combo, and you can turn both of those on and just continuously press square, and he did that for the first like 2 or 3 games, and I was just like, what am I to do? It's like you pop your
That's
escape, they get you back in the combo, you're just fucked. You just got hit by 3 different characters.
that's a situation where the developers chose accessibility over gameplay.
Indeed.
Well, I just
They
feel like
they
the
wanted
problem
the
isn't.
most people possible to be able to play the game versus the game actually being a great game.
The
I see
game's
what you're
good. Don't
saying.
get me wrong. It's a fun game, but I feel like having that ability to just switch mid combo by pressing square.
As
It's a
it
problem.
grows in popularity, because we are only one day into the game's lifespan, as it grows in popularity, that's going to be something that's going to hold it back. Is people losing the auto players and complaining about that system.
I mean, that's why people don't really like 2x KO because you could just press triangle 5 times in a row and you just popped out a super and you did half somebody's health bar. It's not fun.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes change is always gonna be something that people. A lot of times, people are really adverse to changes. But I see what you're saying, Billy, when you said that it made the game more accessible instead of like fun to play or fun to get into, right? So like, there's that line of like where people want to make it so that the games are really they can invite more people, have a bigger player base, and I guess technically have they get more money for more people buying copies of the game, but people playing the game long term, it seems like they're going for like that short short term mindset where it's like, oh, okay, well, we just made it so that anybody can play it, but nobody plays it for like any amount of time
Worry
or
about that
tries to master
monetary
it.
status. But hey, as my boy Trademark said, monetary status is not what matters, but it helps.
It helps, though. It helps.
I'm flipping up a look. The last I'm gonna say on this, very last I'm gonna say on this topic. You know, what I'm saying, I'm just throwing one more out there, just because you know, what I'm saying, it's already been brought. I've already brought this game up. It's been brought up twice now, just because I gotta bring it up now. Strayed very far from the original. I mean, strayed very far from its predecessors,
I put the two
but still helped the popularity of the franchise as a whole. Assassin's Creed Black Flag compared to the rest. You know what I'm saying? Got to. Changing how the game is pretty much damn near complete, like as a whole, changing how the game was a bold step that paid off quite heavily.
I don't know if I would call it like that was the one that changed it as a whole. I mean, they did add that new system of the boat mechanic where now you're a pirate and you got to sail on ships. I think that one was
It
added in
changed the whole
Black
open
Flag.
world. It changed a lot of the whole open world mechanic in general.
I mean, I felt like the previous games were also open world.
They were to an extent.
I would
Like,
say, I would
to make the
say,
world bigger.
I'll say, I see what Freak's talking about in regards to open world. Because you go off the first games, you were stuck in like towns slash cities mainly, so you explore the that area of it compared to Black Flag, to where it's like you're in town, cities, different islands, the sea damn near, coasting over there, coasting over yonder, hitting different main sea lines and lakes and all this other stuff, to where you saw more vast things other than the local town that you were in, and then the city next door.
I
I
think
guess I see what you're saying. It
I
had
think
different vibes.
Assassin's Creed 3 pretty extensive
That I don't
It
remember.
was. It
with
was.
That's why I
Connor.
said to an extent. Definitely more than the
Assassin's
rest of
Creed.
them.
I guess what really hit that driving point was, what was it, Odyssey? Was Odyssey the next
Oh
one that
yeah,
came out?
Odyssey.
Odyssey or Origins? Whichever one of the two
It
that
was.
that
Odyssey,
I,
Odyssey
I
was
mean,
in
Origin.
Egypt.
Yeah,
Well,
Odyssey was the smaller
Odyssey.
one, I believe.
Origins was the Egypt one. Odyssey was the Greek one. I think Origins came before Odyssey.
yeah, whichever one came out first.
Um,
Yeah,
yeah,
Origins came
Origins
before.
was a big change where I think you actually um the map, it was different in Origins. That's when they had like the newer systems. But honestly, before even Origins, is it Syndicate? Not Syndicate.
Syndicate
It
and
was
Unity.
the one. Unity was the one that really changed the game.
Yeah,
They had a
'Cause that's the one
real
where they
multiplayer.
introduced co-op missions, and then they also those missions also disappeared too. Where the fuck did my co-op go?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Just go to Shadows. Go to Shadows. You got two characters. Can't co-op the game for some reason.
Oh wait, where's my fucking car, Bruce?
I, I like to throw. I'm gonna throw my last two out there, and it's kind of along lines with what Freak's saying. It strayed away from the past, but it made it better a little bit. And that's Tony Hawk Underground 2 and Tony Hawk American Wasteland. Because in Underground 2, we was actually getting to do special characters and special guests and outside the norm of just creating our characters, going to San Francisco, do X amount of trick here, then do this here. You get to go out and actually adventure the place you're in. So you go like in Tony Hawk Underground 2, like Spain and shit. The things of that nature, Australia and the American Wasteland. That's when we finally got the BMX bikes in the actual skateboarding game. That was a big game changer. You can skateboarders, but you could do BMX stuff underground.
What is it?
That's my last two.
Anybody else with some sense they want to throw in to the bucket before we pass it off in donations? Ushers, lock the doors until everybody here don't know.
That's crazy.
Lock them doors. Lock them doors. I
Yeah, I'm in
said
the
lock
wrong
them
church.
doors.
Ushers,
lock them doors.
Ushers, lock them doors.
Jesus
No one
said,
leaves until we hit our goal.
Jesus said, we're not leaving out of here till we hit our goal. That's what Jesus
10,000.
said.
Damn, that's crazy. I got empty pockets. You feel me?
Hey, you better start writing the check, my boy. Hey, what's your bank account information?
I ain't got my checkbook with me. You feel me? I ain't got the checkbook with me.
What's your bank account information? I know you got the phone next to you though. Somewhere along the line.
I ain't got no phone next to me.
Hey, boy, that chick bouncing, boy, like a good.
Hey, I got a phone
ball in
screen. You feel me?
basketball.
I got a phone screen. It don't do nothing though.
I'm legally blind in one eye.
Oh.
I don't know what that does for you. You're not giving donations. You feel me? I ain't got nothing on me.
W podcast, W episode 64. Shout out to Ken. She is willing to come back, so we gonna set that up. We'll off the bam. Close your remarks. Starting off with drop.
Yo, you feel me? Like we had an amazing podcast. I wasn't here for most of it, but make sure you have a beautiful night, morning, afternoon, whatever you're having. And I I'm gonna see y'all another time.
Next is
Let me get my closing remarks out the way real quick because I gotta go die. I got work in the morning.
oh yeah, you do that.
Um, great pod. You feel me? Chilling with the gang. Shout out to KenStation. You feel me? She showed up. She had a good time with us. We was lit. Um, More music on the way. More tournaments on the way. Whole lot of hazy shit going on. Hazy Flame Pokemon League in full swing. Almost playoff time. Um, Once again, like I said, I'm saying this every episode. I fucking care. Shout out my brother Hero for getting this all right on the YouTube side of things. Getting busy on that fucking editing. Shout out my dog. And for me, that was a word from the haziest flame. Stay hazy out there. And you feel me? I'll see y'all next time.
Mal,
Teach me
closing
how to
remark.
build.
Tragic.
You said who?
Mal.
Oh, you feel me? Great podcast.
Yeah, I'm just we
Boy,
we
Got
go
it.
we go.
Nash.
There we go
That's
back.
plastic.
All right, great podcast. You feel me? Love the conversation. Shout out to Ken for showing up. You feel me? Shout out everyone who didn't make it. Shout out Zorro for being here in spirit. You feel me? Um, Drop, you're a bitch. You play My Hero All Rising, All's Justice like a bitch. Um, I will be playing that on stream more often. Catch me over there on stream twitch.tv/Mal the kid. You're Mal the dad. I used to be a kid, but then I had a kid, so now I'm Mal the dad. You feel me? And that's really it. I'll see y'all. Drop you a bitch.
Blah.
Thanks,
Closing
too. You're
remark.
welcome.
Hey, happy Friday. Thanks for watching joining us for the show. I learned an important lesson today from our topics, right? So, being bad at gambling is bad, and being good at gambling is good.
No,
Gambling isn't bad, but being bad at it is.
Indeed.
being good at
You
this
see,
bad too.
starting to understand.
No,
Nah,
no.
nah. Being good at gambling.
Hey, I'm trying to get the closing remarks over niggas. Here, Hero, closing remark.
Real quick, I appreciate everybody. Shout out Q. Real quick on the Pokemon front, the mid-season interviews will be dropping, so go ahead on the Hazy Flame channel and also my channel as well. Also, the commissioner Trap Zoro, he is getting the games out this week. Not this come forth this week. The games will be coming out, so you get to watch this season's games and the mid-season interviews. Shout out to Celeste and Baby Honcho. Baby Honcho got a new album out, Heartbreak Baby Volume 2. Go listen to that on all streaming platforms. And also be on the lookout for the other G Squad member, our friendly ghost, Casper, Black Casper that is, you know what I'm saying? We got the episode with that coming out soon too. So shout out to all my G Squad mates, you feel me? And as I say today, another one for the G Squad, baby.
Freak, closing remark.
Come here.
You know what I'm saying? We appreciate everybody coming through, clicking on the video, listening to the audio all the way through, getting to this point as always. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to W Podcast, Ken coming through. You know what I'm saying? Just big shout out to Hero getting us locked in more so on the YouTube side of things. Big shout out, big shout out, big shout out. You know what I'm saying? Hope everybody had a fantastic start to a new week, end of an old week whenever you happen to hear this, watch this. You know what I'm saying? Whether you join, if you're trying to join that Discord, you know what I'm saying? Fresh during the evenings.
Indeed.
Me overnight. Come through the streams. We got that link posted for you. I'm on day 150. Today is day 150 days straight of streaming. You know what I'm saying? We trying to see if we at this point we locking in for a year. And if you ain't tapped in already, hey, So Fresh Prince on all platforms. The person spearheading this Hazy Flame podcast content shit. Mal the Dad looks like he's found something that he wants to grind on stream again. You know what I'm saying? Tap in Mal the Dad. You know what I'm saying? Boy, Twitch.tv/slick_freak, and that's with 2 C's.
Two of them. Chanel bag.
Like I said, on day 150. Who here? Trap Zoro looks like he's gonna getting some episodes out with the Pokemon League. Drop the stacks, and that's with an XZ4.
Mm,
Been streaming the game more often. You know what I'm saying?
mm.
And he gone already, but now I'm saying if I ain't said it once, I done said it 64 times. Tap in on that Belly Honcho, nobody's favorite 2. You know what I'm saying? As we get ready for nobody's favorite 3. It's been your favorite ice captain, and I bid you adieu.
Indeed, and that was episode 64 of the Hazy Flame podcast. Again, shout out to Ken. If y'all want to go follow her, it is KenStation7. That is K as in kite, E as in elephant, N as in Nancy, station like PlayStation, and 7 like the number 7, 7 Dragon Ball, 7 Chaos, 7 Rings of Life, all that good stuff. Ooh. Also, check out the Hazy Flame YouTube channel. That's where we post all our stuff, such as the Pokemon League, podcasts that you might have missed, anything that is deemed worthy of us actually putting up on there, various things such as some community nights and things like that. We also have our first ever D&D episode put up on there, and actually did very good numbers. That I wasn't prepared for. So prepare for more D&D things to be popping up on there as well. Make sure to follow.
Naruto.
Yeah, make sure to follow everybody on their respective platforms and whatnot. Show love, show support, and all that good stuff. But other than that, that's kind of it. Yep. Hanging this up. We'll be back next week with another episode. Listen to this really honcho music as I rate out on the Twitch side of things. Yes, sir.
OG quarters up.
Random quarter to it.